Hello and welcome back to another FoxyNoTail live stream here on YouTube. How's everybody doing? I hope you're all good. I've got a feeling all of a sudden I'm going to be very warm because I've got a jumper on. And it was cold a minute ago, but now that I'm sat at the computer about to do a live stream with all the lights on in the world, I'm suddenly quite warm. Before I take my jumper off though, I'm going to adjust my microphone so it's actually in front of my face. And I would like to say, I would like to start with an official apology. This morning's stream, as I mentioned, if you were there, you'll know I'm still quite tired, but I was very tired, a little bit grumpy. Don't know whether that's to do with working with villagers or what, but I was unnecessarily mean at the end of that stream. And although I did try to rectify what I meant when I said things, I don't think I did a very good job of that, and I shouldn't have said them in the first place, so I'm sorry. I dug a hole. I'm still in it. But I'm not going to say any more about it because I think that's probably enough. Anyway, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn my camera off for a second. In fact, I'm just going to walk to the side and take my jumper off. Otherwise, my t-shirt will come up and you'll all see things you don't want to see. In one moment, please, and then we'll get into it. Jeez. There we go. It wasn't so bad, hey? That's better. Lawful's here, Jason's here, Lord Magenta's here, Epic Nick, Whirlpool Plays, Gigsa, the Alien Doctor, Killer RML, Lord Magenta, Gaming with Gootsev, Mr. Raphael, Rusty Shackleford, saying how's your exercise going? Oh yeah, it's going really well at the minute, mate. Doing a good job with it. Beckanoid, Douche, Eye of the Night, Squirrelicious, Viable Sword, many. Gixer says, I had a whoops load in my kiln, one mug ended up with many pieces. Oh no, was that one of the FoxyNoTail mugs, Gixer? Oh, I thought it'd be me breaking them, not you. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's do this. Oh, before I do anything, I just want to check something. Just want to check something quick. One moment, please. Where would it be? It would be hiding in there. Yes, that worked. Good. Okay, so as some of you may know, I am using some of these videos or streams for part of my videos that I'm recording each week. And I have invested in a button on my Stream Deck that when I press the button, it makes a marker and it gives me a timestamp in that stream. And I've been pressing that button for the last two streams, although it hasn't been doing anything because I only said it's set up for recording, not streams. So I've spent literally all day today watching back the last two streams I've done on YouTube to try and cut stuff out of those for my YouTube video that's coming out this week. And as a result, I'm only about 30 minutes into the second stream, which is bad because I should have finished that video by now, which is not good. So I'm going to be having to do many video editing tonight and tomorrow as well, but not to worry. Gixer says, oh no, one of the Foxy ones. Yes. Oh no, Gixer says, I had some stern words with the floor for tripping me up and not being softer. Oh, Gixer, no, I'm sad now. Right, it's night. Where's my bed gone? It's night time. And that reminds me that one of the things that we didn't do on our villager trading hall and... Really? Thanks, game. Yeah, our villager trading hall and villager breeder is build a roof over the actual villager breeder at the top, which means that if it gets lightning and stuff, bro, my villagers are going to melt. So, and I don't want melty villagers. So first thing we're going to do in this stream is fix that. I also need to make sure that I am actually doing some recording stuff during this stream because I didn't do a very good job of that this morning. And I've got no clips for my video. So, yeah, many things to remember to do. So, here we go. Oh, no, I assume you're writing down the timestamps. We could do that just in case, says Squirrelicious. It's just easy to have a button. But if you want to write them down, that'd be very helpful. Okay, so the next part of this project will be to fly to the very top of this thing and put a roof above our villagers just in case it becomes nighttime and lightnings happen and turn all of our villagers into tasty witches. And as much as I do like a nice gaggle of witches, I don't really want them in my villager breeder. I don't think that'll be overly handy. So, what we're going to need to do, and we could do to clear up some of this track as well, because no doubt we'll get a zombie on here that's very good at jumping, is a build up. Oh, jeez. It's all going so well. Build up above the villager breeder and just make a roof with some sea lanterns and glass in it. What could go wrong? So I don't know. How high can lightning go, peeps? 4 blocks? Maybe should we do 5 to make sure? There we go. We'll do it at this point here. Doesn't need to be very big. It's all good. Only need to be a small roof, bro. I should mark that down. And I think also in this morning's stream, I accidentally hit the be right back button. And I like for about 5 minutes I was talking to myself until the chat were like, oh, you'll notice in a minute. And I couldn't figure out how that happened. I thought it just sort of engaged itself. It's not. It's because it's right next to my new mark clip. I didn't even remember pressing it. I must have pressed the mark clip button and accidentally, with my big old fat thumbs in my tired state, hit the be right back button. So if I do be right back today and I haven't said I'm going be right back, that's probably why. So do many shouting at me, okay? Oh, jeez. I've run out of glass now. Foxy, how's your day? Says Pamela Gage. Pamela, it's going well, thank you. Well, I say it's going well. I've felt awful all day for being a bit of a meanie in this morning's stream. But apart from that, it's going okay. I'm also slightly annoyed that the last 2 streams I'm doing, I thought I had a whole bunch of timestamps and I could just cut them up nice and easily. But as it turns out, I can't. And now what I'm doing is letting all of these empty hopper minecarts go, because I've just chucked a load of glass into the system, which is going to trigger them all off. The glass has vanished, thankfully. Oh, jeez. But we now have empty minecarts in the system, which I've got to go clear out. Annoyed is my middle name, says Pamela Gage. Really? That must be weird when you have to fill out forms and things. Oh, we've got 2 ones that have grown up already. I've no idea if they're actually connected to the right workstations or not. That is something we've got to deal with today in today's stream. But it might be good. Okay. We have rescued a minecart. I need a bit more glass. I need to go put that back in. It'd be really nice if we had a system in place to stop items from triggering this thing off. But to be honest with you, once we've finished doing the glass, I can't imagine anything else is going to get down there. However, if they start throwing food at each other, that could potentially be an issue, right? So how are we going to stop items getting in there but allow the babies to get in there? Missing Mitts already, says Lost in Wales. I know, right? As if Mitts cancelled on me after I cancelled on her yesterday, and now she's cancelled on me. I think she's just trying to get her own back. Foxy, you're the mumbo jumbo of TB, says Worldful Plays. What makes you say that? Ah, look out. Jeez. I ducked in real life then. Wow, down to 3 hearts. That was a nice gentle landing. No, too vicious. Okay, Gabe, if you say so. You're not totally broken or anything, mate. Work perfectly. If only you had another offer, says Jason. Jason, no offense, my friend. People that I know via communicating within a stream, but that's all of the correspondence I've had with them ever. It's unlikely that I'm going to start actually inviting them into to playing videos and things. So I'm sorry. When I know you a bit more and you've been around the community as long as Mitts has, like getting on for 10 years, then I'll consider it. Right. Okay. And I know you're joking, Jason. I'm just saying. You're being mean again! You're being mean and horrible to you! Oh, shut up. It's fine. I know, man. I'm just funnying with you. I know you are, Jason. And so, well, I'm not. Well, you know what I mean. It doesn't matter if we've got a couple of extra minecarts fall in the system. It's fine. I'm not going to get rid of all of this, just in case we do have a mishap. Well, I never have mishaps, so it should be perfectly fine. Nothing ever goes wrong for me. Brakes. Right, did we have any escapee minecarts? We've got a kitten. Oh no, what if a kitten sets it off? What if a kitten walks up here and sets it off? Oh man. When are you going to make a new song, says Ethan? I'm not have any plans to make them at this particular moment in time. I'm sure if something comes to me, I'll sort that out. Challenge for chat. For those with a touch device, try using your nose to press the like button, says Rusty. They might accidentally go off the stream, Rusty. That's not a good idea. Anti-kitten fire, says Jason. That's the problem with... Oh, no, but it would be the same with the pressure plate, wouldn't it? There must be. I could put a hopper in here to catch any items. I can do that for the items. That will solve that little problem. But how am I going to stop the cats accidentally wandering on it? That I have no control over. So let's do that first. Put in some... Wow, the music feels very loud to me today. Does it feel loud to you? Don't feel loud. It sounds loud. Oh, you know what I mean. Shut up. Leave me alone. I'm old and tired and cranky. I'm allowed to make mistakes constantly. Jeez, not again. Evening, Foxy Peeps, says Boggly Martian. Foxy's projects fails, says Whirlpool Praise. When do my projects fail? When? All of my projects work perfectly. Look at this thing in all of its glory that I can't get up to in the right place. But apart from that, it's wonderful. How would my projects fail? I take offense. Right, barrel there. And then we actually, oh, no. We need 2 hoppers. We need, oh, jeez. Right, I'm just going to pile up. You can stop cat spawning by farming some and keeping them at the breeder, says. Ah, yes, that's a good idea. But they're spawning down here because if I've done things right, it'll be the day. The 2 things shouldn't be connected. I need to... Right, okay. Let's be sensible about this before I start putting holes in this thing. I need to block up the water for a second. Water? Are you some sort of common folk saying water? Yeah, I am. All right. Jeez. Leave me alone, stream chat. I say what I want. What I really, really want. Right, I'm going to put that there. Okay. I'm going to smash these 2 to bits. Like that. I'm going to put some temporary blocks on there so I can build up from it. I'm going to put a barrel there. I'm going to put a hopper there and a hopper there. That will stop any items from accidentally going into the system, hopefully, unless they skip across it because they're floating. Let's just find out. Throw in a piece of glass. Went in the hopper. Good. The babies will hopefully be able to climb over it if they're slightly more skillful than I am, which they should be because I think pretty much everything in the world is. And then I will get all of the tasty overflow items in there. So now it's just the cats. So we just need a few boats to go and catch the cats. What could go wrong? I think I watch Foxy play more Minecraft than I ever seem to play myself these days, says Bedito. Maybe. Jason says, Foxy's projects are expert level 99. They are indeed. And as such, cannot fail. In those cases where it appears, so he has. The world has, in fact, let him down. That's absolutely right, Jason. Thank you very much for pointing that out to people that weren't aware that I haven't failed ever in Minecraft. It is the game that fails me. Okay? Right. Speaking of the... Where's that there? He's in the way. Stop connected to my bed. That's my bed. You're not allowed it. Right, I need a couple of spoons. And then a ridiculous number of boats. I don't know how many cats we're going to need to capture. But now I have plenty of things to catch them with. Where did they come from? They came from in there. I'll keep those in there. We'll put my sticks back. There we go. Right, we have cat capturing devices. Let's go and see if we can wrangle a couple of the furry little critters. Where are they? They're on your trip. Why? It wouldn't surprise me. They like string, don't they? These. Ah, there's one. I found one. Get in the boat. Oh, jeez. That was rubbish getting in the boat. Oh, do I need to name tag them as well? Because if I do, that's going to be a problem. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There you are. No! Now my boat sank. What? Okay, plan B. Plan B, I've got a better idea, peeps. Don't need any boats. Boats are cats' natural predators, as Rusty. Boats, clearly not what I'm needing here. What I'm needing is not boats. Put the boats away. That was a bad idea. Let's, instead of boats, get out something that's going to be far better. And that is fence posts and string and slime. I shall wrangle the cats and I shall put them on string and I shall capture them somewhere. Let's find somewhere we can put them. I'm going to put them in here. Out of the way with the redstone. Right, I heard one. Where is it? Come here. Why you run away from me, bro? I need some fish. I need to confuse the cat into thinking I like it for a moment. Come here. Here. Come here. Wait. The cat's like salmon, trout, whatever it is. Tropical fish. Trout? Yeah, trout. That's what I said. Right. Got my cat wrangling skills. All I gotta do now, find a cat. Yee, kitty, 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 kitty. Aha! There's two of them behind that lot. Hiding. Gotcha. Gotcha, you little pests. Now that's two. Where's the rest? Is there any more? I think we're going to lose again, Codzom, says Lofty. Maybe. Not everyone's a winner. The sign game is a difficult game to play. Okay. I don't see... I'm sure there were more cats, but perhaps they despawned. I don't know enough about cats to know if that's the thing. I'm sure they must do. So we'll worry about cats later. We'll keep those items on us in reserve just in case. Now what we need to do is actually get these villagers bred up and ready for doing mini tradings with. And we also need to make sure they're linked up to the right workstations. But oh wow, they've all grown up. But I don't want to move the workstations until they're all in so that we can tell which one they're going to link back to. Ethan says, so if they get on the boat before it does the capture check, the bug appears, or even if you place it where they are. Oh man. I tell you what, might be a good idea. Might be a good idea to sell some stone to these villagers and try and... I don't know if they'll accept stone straight away for that second tier trade. Try and get them to run out and just see if they restock. Second tier trade. What am I going to... I haven't got any emeralds. How am I going to unlock them? I need lots of clay. Right, I didn't think this stream was going to be a clay mining stream. We're going to have to go mine some clay. Jeez. Okay, no worries. In that case, I need to do another clip for my video, mate. But the videos won't make themselves, you know. Right, we'll put the cat wrangling equipment in here for now. And we'll take a few shulker boxes with us, because I don't want to leave it all out here and lose it when I inevitably die going on a clay finding mission. And then not have any of my stuff. We also need some food for the villagers to breed them a bit more. So we need to be thinking about that while we're out and about. Food box, copper box. Here we go. Nice. Oh, hang on. Before I get that away, I need my fortune shovel. That's going to be much, much better for getting clay with. Excellent. You can turn mud into clay. Buying some emeralds from Tiz, John Smith. What would be the point in that? I mean, spending money. This is the idea of this is to make money. I can't spend even more money. Right, clip time. Well, peeps, before I do anything else, the thing I gotta do is get these villager trades rolled, or try and get them to link to a workstation. Now, we don't have that many villagers in here yet. We've got a bunch. Nearly all of them. Oh, geez. Well, we've got one problem. But yeah, the way we're going to do that is to sell them clay. But unfortunately, I don't have any clay, and we need to sell them that to level them up to the next level so they'll buy stone, and also to see if they restock, to see if they're actually linked to the workstation in front of them, which they won't have, because this is Bedrock Edition. So now I'm going to have to go on an epic adventure to go and find clay. Oh, what a good clip. Oh, the Wandering Trader, you're here again. I have killed you like 4 times in the last few hours. Go away. I'm not even checking your trades this time. My goodness me. Right, where am I going to find clay, peeps? Where will I find clay? Riverbeds. I don't want to go to a riverbed. Got to be... Oh, there's all clay down there. Many clay. Oh, that's right on our doorstep. I shall take it all. I'm going to need quite a lot, let's be honest. I have got Fortune Shovel, so I should get a reasonable amount from this, but we need an awful lot of clay. 100 trader sells clay since Lost in Wales. I don't have any emeralds. What do you guys not understand about this process? My goodness me. It's like I tell you 28,000 times, but then you still come up with the same stupid ideas over and over again. Well, I know. Why don't I just go and buy some clay with all of my diamonds that I don't have? Or use my emeralds that I what a good idea. Maybe I could sell them space candy instead. Maybe that accepts something else I don't have any of. That's a stupid idea. Oh, yes. My goodness. I'm only joking, by the way. I'm not in a bad mood. I'm not being mean. That's me being playful, okay? It was a good idea, but I'm not willing to spend the few emeralds I got when I'm trying to make more emeralds or my diamonds, okay? Foxy's no emeralds or diamonds. He's poor again this season. I got a few diamonds, but I'm saving up. I want to move into Humble Hills. And they won't let you in unless you're super rich, so I don't want to spend my diamonds. I've already spent enough of them on that project. Grounds, look, you're not helping me out here at all. I'm trying to get clay and you're making it very difficult. Jeez. Right, how many clays have I got? Have I got in? Oh, I've got a few clays now. This is good. Excellent. We're doing good. But it does look like we need a new spot for getting clay. I do enjoy a Foxy Rants as Lost in Wales. Good. I'm glad you do. Is that clay? Do I spy clay over here near this squid, or is it gravel? It'll be gravel, isn't it? It's gravel. Oh, man. I don't want gravel. I want clay. It's what you got me to sign up originally. A good ranty stream, says Gixer. Oh, good. Well, I will do more of them then. Aha! A pile of clay. Look at that. That's a lot of clay. There's several pieces of it here. I'll take the lot, please. Now, the good news at the moment in the UK, we have very high interest rates and it's going up and up and up. So all I've got to do now is put my clay in the bank and by next week it'll be worth 10 times as much. But unfortunately, I won't be able to afford to get it back out again. And maybe that's not the best idea. Please do, says Gixer. Well, the thing is with those rants, right? They occur when people give me good things to rant about. And that's normally talking about topics and things or saying things that may be a little bit ridiculous. Like in Monday's stream, which I've just been editing. There was quite a long rant at the end, about 10 minutes long, which I'm going to put out as its own little 5-minute video, where someone in the chat was asking me why Microsoft is so greedy. And I went on a bit of a rant about why I don't think, these tech companies that are earning billions are greedy. I think, they're just doing good business and creating things that people spend money on. So, yeah, that sort of thing. That's a good trigger to make a FoxyNoTail quite ranty. I really need a bed. Speaking of beds, oh, geez, let's go and check out the iron farm. These morons had an accident early, didn't they? Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Is it still producing iron, though? They're still in that hole. Doesn't look like any of them have slipped down, and they are regenerating any losses they may have had. So that's good. But is it still making us any iron? Love that bit about Microsoft. Said so in a comment and everything, says Jason. Oh, good. Thank you. You're useless. Bunch of useless morons. How do you do it? How? I'm not smelling any iron golems, but it might be the time of day. It is normally pretty good, this thing. I can normally stand here and they just spawn and spawn and spawn. Rusty Shackleford. I heard you love taxes, especially the unnecessary kind. My source, I made it up. Well, Rusty, you couldn't be more wrong. I hate taxes, believe it or not. I'm not going to get involved in politics, and I know I made a joke a minute ago about interest rates, but that's as far as I'll go. I'm not going to share opinions on those. Kill the one nitwit while you're there, says Mike. What nitwit? No, they can survive. Now, what I need to do is go and have a nice tasty sleep. Tasty sleep, yes. Oh, and I realised I haven't brought my ender chest with me. Packed all my stuff away in it and didn't bring it. Which means I need to go find a bed. The only bed I got is this one down here, which is unfortunate. So while I'm here, I could go and kill that nitwit, but I'm not going to. Wandering Waylander says, don't suppose letting them go for a swim, then replacing the beds would help. Possibly not. Right, I'm taking the bed with me this time. How do I do it? How do I do it? Calm noises. Calm noises. Right, more clay. We need to find some of that land that's just under the ocean like we found earlier and get all of its clay. Ah, this one has clay. Many clays. Wow, it's quite a nice big pile of clay. Any more clay? Oh, it has got more clay. Oh, this is... Excuse me. This is a good island for clay. Oh, it's a deep... Oh, I just accidentally spooned a fish to death. I'm sorry. Sorry. You should have been the big spoon. I'm sorry about that. Well, that's annoying, says Lost in Wales. What's annoying? Brent says, hey, Foxy, if I'm 20 minutes behind in the stream, you will have seen this message 20 minutes ago. Will I hear the read messages 20 minutes? Yeah, you'll... I think the chat comes through immediately. So, hello in 20 minutes time. I'm talking to the future. Or is it the past? I'm not sure. Kind of weird. What do you think of chat reporting, says Ethan? I think it's a lot of fuss about nothing. I don't know how or why people have got so upset about something that should have existed in the first place, that isn't a bad thing, that doesn't do anything at all that's intrusive or invasive or affecting of people's privacy. You've got to... They don't monitor chat. They're not looking at it. Someone else has got to monitor it, and the only reason someone would do something is if they were a bad person, in which case they're going to get in trouble for false reporting, or if you said something you shouldn't have said. It's like when people talk to me about VPNs. Oh, you should use a VPN. Get a VPN. No, you don't need a VPN unless you're doing something bad with the internet. Then there's the argument, oh, but your data, everyone's getting your data. What data are they getting from you? Nothing. Nothing. They might, oh, with your IP address, you could get your address. And what are they going to do with that? What do you think they can legally do with that, these big companies? They're not doing anything with that data other than figuring out what your interests are so they can try and sell you stuff that you might actually be interested in, so they don't waste millions and millions of dollars on advertising and have to put the product prices up. The more data you give them, the cheaper things will be. So stop being afraid of data. Stop being, so passionate about privacy when people at big companies don't care. They don't care what you're doing. They don't care. There's no one person sat there looking through your internet history and going, oh, look at this, what this person's been doing. And even if they were, what does it matter to you? They're not going to say anything. They're not going to come to you and talk about it. And if you're using the internet for things that you shouldn't be, then you should consider not. And being a better, upstanding individual. The same thing for chat reporting. If you don't want to get banned for saying bad things, then don't say bad things. You won't get banned. Very simple. Or just don't use the chat. Use Discord. Use something that doesn't have chat reporting in it if it's a problem. No point in getting all ranty about it. Clearly, Microsoft had to do something. Maybe it was a legal requirement. Maybe it was something they were worried about coming because of changing laws. We don't know what the reason for that was. They're not going to just do something like that for the sake of it. So there you go. Big rant. Many, many rant. How's that? Because some people, free speech means you can say whatever you want without consequences. It's not just a means the government can't prosecute for it, says Jason. Yeah, but that's fine if you're in a private place doing private things. You say what you want, but nobody can just say whatever they like, wherever they like, to whoever they like, because that's, you end up saying things that are offensive and nasty and things that could get you, if you're playing a game that's owned and run by someone, you don't buy the game, you don't own the code, you buy a license for it. If you're playing on the game that you've licensed, then you have to play within the rules of what the manufacturer or the game company says is the rules, and that's the rules. What difference does it make to you? The only people that would be affected by it are people that are abusing the system and saying things that are not appropriate. They're not just going to ban people for talking about the supermarket shopping or, you know, buying sausages. So I'm sorry, but I think anyone that's got any problem at all with the chat reporting system needs to have a seriously long look in the mirror and think about, you know, why it's such a good thing and why your right to say whatever the heck you like is totally irrelevant and unimportant. Because if you're a good person and a nice person, you shouldn't be saying things that would be considered bad enough to ban you from Minecraft. It's as simple as that. Just because you can, by law, have a freedom of speech and say what you want doesn't mean you should. You know, if I wanted to, I could go and sit in the middle of the road and block up all the traffic, but I shouldn't, you know, and I wouldn't because it's stupid. I honestly, it really irritates me that the freedom argument when it comes to things like that. It's just like, no, that's not what it's about. It's not affecting your freedom at all. If you need that freedom to be able to break the law and do bad things or just be horrible to people, then I'm really sorry, but you're not a good person. Not again! Where do you come from? How are you so many? The only problem I would have is if it's automated. It's not automated. They have people investigating all of the reports. There's no automation of any type. The reports go in and an investigator reads the chat report and determines the context of it based on the other chat that was reported and sent a part of it and decides whether or not it was something appropriate to have been said. The chances of you getting banned wrongly are incredibly small, and if you did, then you've got a right to appeal it and you can go back and say, oh, hang on a minute, there's context about this, but it might make you think twice about what you're saying, you know, in chat. Freedom of speech is not freedom of consequences, says Cigars and Whiskey. Exactly. Chat reporting is a problem for anarchy and adult settings. I don't understand that, Rusty. VPN has a level of security, but it isn't a concern. If that isn't a concern, they're not needed. Yeah, that antivirus does that. You don't need... Even Windows built-in stuff does all that. You don't need to worry about VPN for that. Doesn't add any security.
13 has 100% chance of
I suppose you
getting
can block a
assigned.
few ports, but you can do that yourself, or most antiviruses will do that anyway.
X__
Ethan says Foxy's so smart.
X
Thank you very much.
£3.29. Exactly. I was arguing that
The reason I use a
there
VPN
were
is to
more
watch American
messages, slightly
Netflix. Oh, well, that's
smiley face.
different.
I am a big believer that companies can do what they wish with their products.
Fox, you need to do a two-person rant with silences, Ethan. Play music says, aren't people more just afraid they'll be banned if they swear and they like swearing? But they've told people they won't ban you for swearing. They've said that. Swearing's not a problem. It's saying things that are totally inappropriate that's the problem. Jason, thank you very much, says, exactly. I was arguing the point where more messages. I'm a big believer that companies can do as they wish with their products. Yeah, I mean, how many people here has ever read the terms and conditions? And thank you very much for the super chat, Jason. How many people's actually read the terms and conditions of sale of something they bought or software or anything like that? When you buy a phone, when you get a contract, when you buy a dishwasher, when you do anything in any sort of financial interaction, there should be a contract, and nobody ever reads them, and then they complain like crazy when they find out that these companies are, you know, collecting your data. Well, collecting your data is a great thing. They're not stealing anything that costs you anything. They're not going to steal anything that can affect you. All it could possibly do is mean you're getting better adverts sent to you for things you might actually want to buy, so that when you are deciding to make a purchase, that idea is in your mind, and then, you know, they haven't thrown millions and billions or even trillions, you know, the world around on trying to sell you stuff that's totally unsuitable for you, that you're not going to be interested in. I think it's a great thing. I think the more data we can give to companies about stuff like that, the better, because then we are saving the everyone moans about all of the rich people who got so much money and the economy's terrible, and there's, you know, government's putting taxes up left, right and centre, talking of taxes. But it wouldn't need to if we didn't throw away so much money and all that advertising on things that is advertising totally the wrong products to you because you didn't want to share your advertising data is wasting that money. If they didn't waste it, things would be cheaper. Who decides what's not okay to say, says Rusty? I think just that generally comes down to global consensus or cultural stuff. You know, I think we all know what's right or wrong to say to a stranger or another individual, and what would be considered bad and what would be considered good. There are grey areas, of course, but grey areas I'm sure would be looked at and thought about in their own specialty. If it's something that's clearly going to be offensive and horrible to someone, then you shouldn't be saying it. Do you have a special server for your subscribers, says Ethan? I have a patron server for people that are patrons and over 18.
X__Jason__ X super chatted £1.32.
Thank you, Jason. Right, Dennis says, my problem is I could be banned because I said something on my own server instance that a third party saw in passing, as far as I've understood it. Whether it's your own server instance or not, if you're playing with other people, then on a game that you don't own, whether it's even running on your own hardware and your own server hardware, if it's not, you haven't made Minecraft, so you don't get to decide what the rules are. Only Mojang do, and this is what they've decided because they clearly would need to. Waylander says, you mean those terms and conditions I voluntarily accepted without reading are actually enforceable? Outrageous. I know, right?
Savage Plum has 100% chance of getting a sign.
Savage Flump has got a sign. Amazing. Thank you, Dylan, for joining. I should rant more often. People are doing super chats and joining channel members left, right, and centre here. This is great. What else can I moan about? Lofty says, a bit of fun, see JC Dreamer. If you get 100%. Oh, we're talking about the sign game. Okay. Mike says, my favourite story is when Target Corp started sending baby ads and coupons to a man's daughter, and he got irate because she was a teen. Turned out she and her mum hadn't told him she was expecting. Oof. Rusty says, Foxy advocating for data collection comes off as disconnected, tone deaf. These companies know so much about us and could use this against. How could they use it against you? I'm sorry, Rusty, but I'm speaking from my own personal thoughts and opinions on this, of which I've got very strong ones and I've thought about for a very long time. And having run businesses and been part of businesses for all of my life, there is nothing that they could do with that data. No law would let them, for a start. And why would they want to? They want to grow a business and sell products. They don't, no offense to you, Rusty, but they don't care about you as an individual at all. All they're interested in is making money so they can employ more people, they can invest more money into new products and sell more stuff and grow. That's all they care about. You are just a piece, not even a piece of paper. You're a bit in a computer system. You're a tiny, weeny, insignificant blip to them. They don't care. So how could they suddenly turn around and use it against you? I think that's a really defensive and paranoid stance to have, that this data could be used against you. And I'm sorry if you disagree with that. That's absolutely fine. But you've got to look at the big picture here. Thank you, Alien Doctor, for joining show support. Lost in Wales says, I've been stung a couple of times by terms and conditions. Insurance wouldn't cover me because I parked my bike in the garage. Yeah, you do need to read what you are signing up to. Isn't this like if a phone would brick itself if you took a picture, it would consider bad, says Dennis.
Nobody
Yeah, but they don't do that. No, it's not. Because they're not banning you from Minecraft, they're just banning you from playing on servers. What they're saying is if you can't interact with people on a nice level, then you can't play with people using their game. They're not saying you can't play on your own game.
Beckanoid became a member.
Why should anyone get to use any of these services for free, says Jason. That's another good point. Just me being me says, criminals don't follow the laws. It's not the honest people we need to worry about. Exactly, but it seems to be the honest people that have got all of these. Wow, we just had a big old gifted membership there. I'll have a look at that in a minute. It's the first time I've ever had one of those. It seems to be a massive misconception from the general public that these things are going to affect them in a negative way, and it's really not. And that comes from all of these YouTubers and social media people and just the media in general putting out all of this scare hype to sell headlines to get views on videos, and it's awful. It's awful. Total misinformation. Amir, nobody, Yellow, Critical Mass, and Beckanoid were all gifted memberships by Dylan, which is absolutely fantastic. The first ever gifted memberships on my YouTube channel. This is wonderful. Thank you so much. That's amazing. Wow. Play Music says, in the EU, maybe no law would let them, but in a lot of the world, like the US, they would tend not to care about such laws. Oh, the US has got a lot of laws that you don't know about. Loads of them. There's no company in the world will be allowed to just, you know, what could they do with it anyway? What could they do with your email address and your general likes and dislikes, what you're interested in? They go around whispering to all of your friends. Do you know John Smith really likes turkey burgers? Oh, does he? Oh, right. I'm going to get him over that one. The Alien Doctor says, I haven't been able to watch your Twitch streams for a while now, so decided to move my sub to over here. Well, thank you, Alien Doctor. Ethan says, there were terms and conditions I read. It mentioned to enter a code to get some in-game currency. No one cares about you personally online. It's not a bad thing, says Jason. Critical Mass says, I had to read the terms and conditions for a college course. It basically said nothing. The company's fault and everything's the user's fault. Probably. Well, but then if you want to use their stuff, or you want to buy their products, you want to get involved with their systems, that's your choice. Nobody's making you. Dylan says, been silently watching your content for a long time. I wish you all the deserved success coming your way. You're awesome. Well, thank you very much, Dylan. Mecta says, data security is the largest concern for me. Tons of large companies getting hacked and losing usernames and passwords and personal information. Yeah, that is something that is a problem, which is a really good reason to use different passwords on all of the different things you use. That come down to you. If a company gets hacked and your username and password gets taken, then that's your fault if that's the same password you've used for everything else and all of your accounts get hacked. Personal information, unless you've given them anything specific other than your name, maybe age and sex, they haven't got anything other than your habits and histories. So if you're doing things you shouldn't be doing or you're embarrassed about, maybe consider, not using the device that your account is logged into to do those activities. Rusty says they can sell that info. How do you think scammers get info? Well, what does it matter? It's not hurting you, is it? YouTube in the evening. What have I missed? Says Nathan. Mitz is busy for Twitch, and we wanted to work on this YouTube thing some more. Jason says, yes, losing your username and password is bad, but not because of privacy. It's because you can have your identity stolen. Yeah, okay. You could. It's not an easy thing for the general public to be able to do. Certainly not something a big corporation would do. So you're talking about real fringe cases here of if a big company got hacked and if there just happened to be somebody getting hold of that data that happened to pick you out of the millions of people in that portfolio to steal the identity of. So he said, you're talking more people probably have died by crashing into the moon than that has happened to. And then that's not correct, obviously, but what I'm saying is basically very, very small likelihood and possibility. And use two-factor authentication, says Alien Doctor. Exactly. If you haven't got that enabled on everything, do it now. Make sure you have a password manager with random passwords that are never repeated between services, says Brian. Yeah, well, you can do so many things to protect yourself online. Don't need a VPN, and you don't need to worry about your data. So tune into Foxy stream, walk into a rant, best night ever, says Storm. Which says, if you have no concern for such things, tell them your in real life name. Expect you to actually tell us. I'm just making a point. That's totally different, Rusty. If you're signing up something on the internet and you're giving your information to a company that you want their services, or you're wanting something from them, you have a choice to give them that information. Me just telling the world, all of you people that are not companies, you're not held to by law, my real name would be a security risk of a much, much higher value, because I don't know who any of you are. None of you are held to a legal contract. I've got no contract with any of you. It's totally different. You can't put those two things in anywhere near the same ballpark as each other. And again, this comes down to you have a choice. It's totally your choice what data you give to people. If you really don't want to, if you don't like it, don't do it. But all I'm saying is, I don't think people should worry about when websites track your likes and dislikes in your activities, as long as you're not doing things that you shouldn't be doing online, then it can only be a good thing for the global economy as a whole. Scammers do get the info and prey on the weak. Yeah, but there should be more. If we're okay, let's take this money. We're all going to save the world, right? We're saving the world's global economy by letting everyone have our data, but a few more people are getting scammed. So let's take a small portion of those trillions and put it into actually stopping these scammers. Yeah, and then we're still saving a bit of money and stopping the scammers at the same time. There we go. So save the world. You're welcome. How do scammers get info? Mainly from users through phishing, because users are idiots, is Waylander. Yeah, I don't think any scammers are getting info from big tech companies unless they've hacked into the systems, I guess. Jason says, unfortunately, the stealing of username password data isn't great. That data is sold online and can cause issues. Yeah, but it doesn't happen very often. Like I say, it's a tiny, tiny, weeny thing. And again, you've got to trust these companies if you're going to give them your information. It's much worse if large data breach company that saves card details is how it's from. Yeah, but you can deal with that really easily, and that will all be tracked by whatever bank you've got a card with, so they'll be aware of it, and if any expenditure goes out on that card, you'll be able to claim it back because the banks are insured. Any Dog says, and don't make sure the mistake my friend did and not back up the backup 2FA code so you now can't log into his Discord account. That's the thing that frightens me a lot more than data, is losing my backup 2-factor authentication code. Like when I reset my PC, those files were all on there. I'm like, oh no, but I took a backup of it, so it's all good. Jeez. I'll get back to Minecraft in a minute. Weatherlander says, there are no reputable companies that keep a password and finances as unencrypted data. Absolutely, and there'll be laws against it. In the UK, in fact Europe, we've got a law called, it's a GDPR, I can't remember what it's called, but not allowed to hold your data at all unless they ask your specific permission, and only that, even if you do, they're only allowed to keep it for the time that they need it, then they've got to get rid of it again. Benito says, Jason making Foxy sweat with those large creeper noises. Yeah, no creeper noises here. Foxy, you're awfully sensible, says Mad. I try my best. I'm not always right, and all of this information could be totally useless and wrong, but I believe it. This is what I believe. You don't have to believe it. You don't have to agree with me. YouTube is greater than Twitch. Twitch is horrible UI for end users, says Brian. Racist says, people give fake names and emails to companies all the time, and scammers often scam the companies as well. Lots of circles. Yeah, you don't have to give unless it's something that's like a government-based thing or something you are signing up for that you are, you absolutely 100% need to use your proper data, then just make an email address that's got a different name on it and sign up to. You can sign up to Google for an email account with any name. Just put in a random name and use that for your online things if you're really worried about it. Some data is sold from some big companies, usually in the States, terms about sharing them with your data with third parties. Yeah, but it'll be all in terms and conditions, so read the terms and conditions. Don't use those companies if you don't like that idea. Gigasite says, functionally in the modern world you need a cell phone, so you don't really have a choice not to have a cell phone. So just saying don't use it is not possible. Who said not to use a cell phone? You've got a choice which cell phone you buy. You've got a choice which provider you go through. And you've got a choice what you do with that cell phone. If you're using a smartphone and you choose it to download apps and use different apps from different companies, then you don't need to do that. You could do that on a different device. So, nobody's forcing anybody to do anything when it comes to data. It's always a choice. Disagree, Brian. Maybe for some channels, but on Twitch is bad. Foxy's channel on Twitch is really fun. Thank you, Jason. Right. Right. Okay. It's time to get back to this. So, I have gathered a full inventory's worth of clay. Hopefully that will unlock at least a couple of these guys, and we can find out whether or not they are going to actually link to the workstation they've got. There we go. So it only cost us, we got 5 emeralds for that. It didn't cost us the earth to do that. We do need to totally lock him or lose all of his stone so we can see if he restocks. But for now, let's just get these guys opened up and see what we can do. And yes, we haven't got this thing full yet, but let's just take baby steps. There you go, Gix. So how was that? That was a good old rant, right? I went on for ages. I got really passionate about it. I said it from my heart. I made up stuff on the spot as it came to me. Total nonsense, probably. But I did it for you. Hope you feel better about that broken mug now. I do. I've installed a pie hole, and the amount of internet traffic that goes on in the background is concerning. I'm blocking like 95% of all internet traffic. Why is it concerning? If you don't know what it is, chances are it's just benign traffic that your system's using to, you know, poll data. It could be anything. It doesn't necessarily mean it's concerning. Unless you've got malware or phishing stuff on your phone, then it shouldn't be concerning. Clay, cost the earth, says Wayland is wondering. I'm sure there was one here. There we go. Got another one here. Got another moron hiding over here. Managed to slip through the system earlier. There we go. They're all unlocked to stone level. That didn't cost us a great deal, so that means that clay should go a reasonable distance next time we need to do this. So now it's time to start spamming them with many, many stones. How much stone can we get through in our first sitting with 5 villagers? For good old Foxy Ramps, this savage flump. Good. Right then. There is a button to do that quick, isn't there? There we go. Right click. Right, you're sold out. Well, they take a lot more than they thought. Oh, what? Oh, I'm clicking on the right thing. It's okay. Use a zombie to make them cheaper. I don't have any zombies, mate. Came for the trading hall. Enjoy the entertaining banter, though. Thanks, is Gigaspike. Just remember, peeps, just because I have an opinion on something doesn't make it right, and doesn't mean you have to follow it, and doesn't mean that, you know, it's okay to disagree with people. I'm not saying you are all wrong. I'm just sharing my side of the argument on it from my opinion in the hope that we can all broaden each other's horizons. I'm listening to you guys, sharing my opinion. Don't get upset. Don't be annoyed about it. If we don't share an opinion, that's absolutely fine. We all got different backgrounds, got different priorities in life. We don't all have to be the same, and that's what makes humans amazing, is that we're all very, very unique. So, yeah, basically. I need to tidy up here so I can get some empty sugar boxes and go grab some more stone. I need more stone, man. Shovel all of that in there. Grab that. When we go and get stone as well, we could probably do and go get some more food. So we can feed the breeders at the top and hopefully get some more babies down here. Rusty Shacklesford says, it's concerning when a device connects to Facebook, a service I don't use same with Amazon. I don't use it yet. Stuff connects to it for no reason. But if you don't use it and you don't have an account with it, it's not going to link to you, to anything of you specifically, is it? So that shouldn't be an issue, should it? Said Sledwin says, what do you want 1.20 to be? Oh, do you know what? I was really desperately wanting an end update. I would really like some sort of inventory system, but at this moment in time, I really want there to be a new dimension as well with the whole deep dark thing. I'm slightly concerned that if they do that, even if it's amazing, everybody's just going to go, oh, it's Caves and Cliffs Part 4 and get all irritated about it. So I don't know if they'll do that just yet. But to be honest with you, I'm at the point now where we're so close to finding out. I kind of don't want for anything because I don't want that disappointment when I don't get what I want. So I want to just be open to whatever comes and try and look at it with a really good frame of mind and see it for its best without having that, oh, it's not what I wanted sort of bad vibe over it. 1.20 is the lag update, says Mad. Could well be. I want dodge rolls, says Jason. Oh yeah, that'd be amazing. If they put dodge roll in, I think oh man, I'd be over the moon. Can you imagine if they did that? That'd be so good. I just want a whole bunch of stuff to come out of experimental. I can't wait for like the custom items to come out of experimental so we can start having custom armor and cool stuff like that and custom blocks. I could do so much with those things. I need them to be out of experimental. Now, right now, this instant. I'm not ready to wait for another goodness knows how long. Oh, look at all that clay. I'll take that with us. Spare clay. Storm says, I'd love an end update. Don't spend much time there, so need something to bring me back in. Exactly. It'd be really nice if they did the same level of stuff to the end as they did to the Nether, where they made it so you could actually survive there. Let's say you had some way of spawning in at the Nether at the end, and that's all you could do was play in the end and find your way back to the overworld. That'd be amazing. So they need sort of a better food than chorus fruit. They need wood. They need a whole bunch of things, really. But yeah, that would make me very happy. If you're wondering why I'm grabbing stone from my storage system rather than going to Chaos Hill, it's just because I've got loads in here and I could do to empty a load of this out first before we start going and grabbing all the stuff from Chaos Hill. I'd be okay with an end update, Blossom Trees update in the village idiots as well, says Lofty. Podcast after they put the dodge roll in would be amazing, lol. Oh no, tell me about it. It'd just be me screaming the whole way through. But the Slack and Jesse, even though they probably don't already, would get much of a word in. An end update would be great, if only to go for an Elytra and then never go back, says Gigaspike. Yeah, that's it. That's all you do. You go to you get your Elytra and then you're like, ah, done. Done. Don't need to go back. Maybe the odd time for some more shulker boxes, but now you can make a shulker farm. There's not really much point in that. Although making those in the end is a lot easier than trying to make them in the overworld. Oh, I took out too many. Have some back. Rusty says, you can survive in the end, just hang your head in shame and solitude and you'll never die or get hungry. Yeah, well, yeah. Okay. It's not quite what I had in mind, but yeah. Yes, you could do that, I guess. Not really what I was going for. I mean, I'd like to play the game rather than just go AFK in the end. But I get what you're saying. Huh, have I got any more stone kicking around here? Or any more shulker boxes I could fill with it? I don't think I have. Oh man, I need to trade with all of my villagers. Right, we need food as well. What food have we got kicking about? We've got bread. We desperately need some villager food. What I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can find a carrot or a potato and some bone meal and go and use my micro farm, because it's a wheat farm effectively, but it should work for villagers as well. Villagers, you know what I mean. Carrots and potatoes, mate. But have I got any carrots and potatoes? That's the question. And any bone meal? I've got bone meal in here. I think I'm quite short on bone meal at the moment. So it'd be useful to find some. I don't know why I'm looking in there for carrots and potatoes. Sure, I must have some somewhere. The end is considered a cold biome in Java, so they could add a load of ice type stuff. The opposite of the nether says. Is it considered a cold biome? Maybe the game considers it that way. I don't know. I guess because it's kind of like space, isn't it? That makes sense. But I don't see, if they was to do an update on it, I don't see the necessity for them to keep the entire nether as a cold the entire end as a cold biome. But I wouldn't mind it if they were all interesting biomes and not just the same, you know, cold ocean ice spike things we've already got, because that would be boring. I'm gonna need some more sugar boxes, I think. Let's make 4. No, I need 8 of those. See, I never need to go to the end again. I have more Elytra than sense, which isn't difficult, to be fair. If I had 2 pairs of Elytra, that would be more Elytra than I got sense. But nonetheless, there is no need for me to go back to the end ever again in this world, which is a shame. Because it's a huge area of the game that I have just no desire or requirement to go to. It's totally wasted. Right, speaking of, I've just seen somebody talking about the Losers Wall. Speaking about the Losers Wall, we got Savage Flump that was a winner earlier. So on my way to the micro farm and my hunt for carrots and potatoes, I have found carrots. Thank you. I will put down a sign for Savage Flump. Now, do I have any spuds just kicking about? I found a carrot. Do I have any spuds? And where are we going to put Savage Flump? Where are we going to put their sign? Maybe at the micro farm, seems though we're going there. That's a good idea. I don't think we've got any of those there yet. I have seen mushrooms and beetroots. These are no good to me. I don't think villagers eat beetroots, do they? Which is weird, because why they added that food to the game, just like carrots and potatoes. Why don't villagers eat it? I guess I don't need potatoes if I've got carrots. Ow. Let's just go and do carrots. Hard to get round here. There we go. Oh, maybe I've got some in this chest. What's in this chest? Beetroot. Of course it is. What's in this chest? Beetroot. Great. Oh, we did have a sign on here. We'll put another one then. We'll have Savage Flump. There you go. Did we find out if that was a wandering trader that fell when setting up villages? It was a baby villager. Someone screenshotted it and posted it in my Discord. It was a baby villager hit the side, but it must have been, you know, when we had the fence post on there and they all spat out, they ejected. I don't know how it managed to do that after falling down the hole. I mean, we might have to, maybe they can travel a bit horizontally while they're going. Oh, we got loads of, oh, it's big chicken spread though. I can't steal that. Yeah. Anyway, words. Right, clip. Right, before we do anything else, I need to get those villagers breeding. So I have brought some carrots to my wheat farm, and I'm going to make some more carrots using this. I don't actually know, though, if there's any bone meal in here. There's a bit. Oh, not very much at all. That one's got nothing in it. Fortunately, though, I did bring a tiny bit of bone meal with me in one of these boxes. There we go. We haven't got much, but there's probably more in my ender chest. Let's fill up that dispenser and put many bone meals in there. Put a few more in there. Let's turn on the machine. Let's stand in the water and make many, many carrots. Oh, this won't take long at all, peeps. I mean, it's not the fastest system in the world, but it shouldn't take me long to get several stacks of carrots. And we can talk about things. Maybe we could have another rant while we do that. What should we talk about this time? I'm sure this used to be faster than this. It feels quite slow. I'm sure we could speed this up. I think we can. But before we do that, let's go and see if we've got any more bone meal. Have I got any? I've got an ender chest in here already. Good. Bone meal. Bone meal. Oof, not much. Jeez. Right, don't make white dye. Don't make white dye. Is that it? Is that all I got? Oh my goodness. That exactly filled up that dispenser though, which was quite impressive. We need more bones. I don't know if we've got a skelly farm, but it hasn't been run for a while, so I don't even think I've got any there. Oh jeez. How am I going to make this faster? Where is the majority of the redstone? Where's my clock? It's on a comparator clock already, so why is it only ticking every half tick? Is it going into a repeater? No, it's coming straight off that. Alright, okay, whatever. I need more carrots. We'll just have to use what we got then, peeps. Foxy, will you be doing a Christmas special with your characters? Says Lofty. I have no plans to do that at this point, Lofty. I've got I've got to stick to this schedule, and to make a storyline video takes about a week, and that would mean I can't do the other things that are hyper important for me to do at the moment, so it's very unlikely. I was trying to type a longer message earlier in Super Chat and wanted it to be a $500 Canadians to post it. What? They charge you more for writing a longer post? Is that how it works? What? Rusty says the worst thing they added to the game was white dye and other redundant items. Oh man, why? Yeah, why does it exist? Bone meal was fine. We knew what it did. Nobody was confused. Why does bone meal dye things white? No one was ever confused about that. Borrow silence bone meal farm for half an hour or so, says Mector. I can't just go stealing people's stuff. When are you going to add more signs? We haven't had any more signs won or lost this stream. So whenever they get won or lost, I guess. I can only do it when people win or lose. Right, what we need to do now is take those out of our immediate inventory so we can actually see if we're earning more or if we're just adding to the same stacks. But that's not going to work with those there. Let's swap that over. Got one of those tiny weeny little flies flying around me and it's really annoying me. Where do they come from? Oh, I was going to say I think we've run out of bone meal in one of these. Yeah, we have. Oh, jeez. That one used it very quickly, didn't it? Take a couple out of there and one out of there. Jeez. White dye isn't added because there's a white dye flower. Wasn't white dye added because there was... No, there was a dye update, basically, where they decided that they were going to make all of the dyes more uniform. And for the types of dye that we used to use other things for, like lapis, ink sacs, cocoa beans, and white and bone meal, they gave them an actual dye item that you could craft. So it was a conscious decision they made to try and make all of the dyes more uniform, and then they gave them all new shapes and things, and it was totally unnecessary. It's fine, I mean, it's okay, but it'd just be nice if in the crafting book you didn't keep moving about. So when you're trying to make a lot of bone meal en masse, which you do when you're running farms, you don't keep making white dye because it is highly irritating. And if it wasn't for that, I'd be more than happy with the with the changes. What? Any comments concerning MCU Minecraft Creators Union? Says Critical Master. Never heard of it. What is it? What is it? Tell me more about it, and I might have some comments on it. But as it stands, I have no idea what it is. So I clearly don't have an opinion on it if I don't know what it is, but I'm interested to find out. World of Colour update, wasn't it, when they changed all the dyes, says Nathan Wickenden? It could well have been. Because before that, we didn't even have dyeable sugar boxes. They were all just a plain colour, weren't they? We're still getting some carrots out of this. Not many, but we are. I was having trouble with making insane numbers of flint and steel and clicking furiously. Then I just typed in flint and steel in the search bar. It was the only thing that could made it help. Yeah, Jay, I do that when I'm making fast quantities of bone meal now. But it is irritating having to do that. And I mean, fortunately, I play on a PC, so it's not so bad. But people playing on like consoles and stuff, it must be really annoying having to type that in every single time that you want to do something, because it's not easy typing on consoles or touchscreen things, for kids and stuff as well. Although I guess for kids it's probably less likely that they're going to be making vast quantities of bone meal. Not that they wouldn't be, but probably just a little bit less likely. Okay, we've got a few carrots to go and give to our villagers. That lives in there. Actually, before we go off, I want to do another clip. And unfortunately, due to the fact that I've totally run out of bone meal, I've only been able to get that many carrots, which is not ideal, but it'll have to do. Wow, that was weird. As I shut the sugar box then, and I changed my field of view, it zoomed out. Wow, that was cool. I like that. Right, moving on. Moving on. No, I didn't drop any sugar boxes today. I don't think so. Where am I going to get more bone meal from? Oh, I know where I've probably got some bone meal. I bet I've got some in some of my other farms. Ow. Ow. Extra. FoxyNoTail doesn't think kids should make vast quantities of bone meal, says Jason. I didn't say I didn't think they should. I said they probably wouldn't. We've got a bit in there, which means if there's a bit in there, there is likely to be a good amount in here. There is. Ha ha ha! Which means there's even more in there. Ah, look, I found the bone meal. We found where it was all hidden from us. It is, of course, inside of my rocket making facility. Well, why wouldn't you keep your bone meal in there? More. I need more of it. I need all of the bone meal you can muster. Even that one. And more of it there. Yes. Where's that coming? Why is there more pouring in? Where's it coming from? How is there more coming in? What? It's making no sense. Where's it coming from? Oh, is that? Oh, the sugar boxes around the front, aren't they? Of course they are. Hang on. The chest even. So the hoppers. Look, they're there. Oh, many bone meals. Ah, I've got more bone meal than the queen. Queens. Oh, I forgot. Oh, that's too soon, Jace. I forgot. I'm so used to saying that. Oops. The king. Oh, jeez. I made a slight faux pas there, peeps. I'm mildly embarrassed now. I gotta change a saying of mine. Oh, no. Oh, that's sad. Sad news. I like that saying as well. I just have to change it to be the king. Okay. Maybe it was, I was talking about the Queen of France. That's it. That's how I get away with that one. It was the Queen of France I was talking about. Because everybody knows she's renowned for the amount of bone meal she's got. Nailed it. Got out of that one. Whew. Whew. I'm sweating a bit there. It's more bone meal than the French Queen, you mean? The French Queen. I'm typing it in wrong, Rusty. Wow, I can't believe we got like 2 shulker boxes worth of bone meal from here. Well, I have more bone meal. We have emptied all of the bone meal out of the sugarcane making factory, which is where I make my rockets. And if I'm very, very lucky, I might even have some more bone meal over at the bamboo farm. I don't think I'm going to be very lucky here. Now, it looks like I've probably already... Oh, just bambooing it somehow. Already stolen the majority of this from other projects. So, yeah, no. But we got a bit. We can make more carrots. So are you going to add someone when we win, says Cosm? Yeah, just like I just did for Savage Flump a minute ago. That's what I do. That's the whole point of playing the game. It'd be pointless to play the game if I wasn't going to do it. Literally just added someone about 10 minutes ago when I first came back to the base. Cosm won a sign earlier, didn't they? Did they? Oh, I must have missed that one. Well, there we go. That'd be probably why they're complaining. Sorry, Codzom. I will add you. You weren't in my list. Do you also have more rotten flesh than the French Queen, says Rusty? No, I haven't really collected all that much rotten flesh this season. So, no, I don't think so. I think it's all gone in lava. I've probably got a bit. I don't know how much rotten flesh the French Queen has. I imagine she'll have a reasonable amount because she's the French Queen after all. And she'll have... well, like general royalty does, lots of everything in high quantities. So I wouldn't like to say that I have, but bone meal definitely I have more than them. Right, Codzom, you are getting your sign. I'm sorry I didn't do it earlier. It's not my fault. It must have happened when there was. It must have happened when I was mid-rant and I didn't notice. Laura, there we go. Cigars and Whiskey says, "Lol, it was during the great rant of September." Yeah. Okay, Codzom. I'm going to put your sign in a place of very high regard. I'm going to put it on Zloy's little cart down here that he made when he tried to sell me things. There we go. Amazing. Oh, what? Zloy never took his money. Huh. I could be rich and steal that back. Sweaty no-tail says Rusty. I was a bit sweaty back then when I accidentally said the wrong thing. My bad. I may have made a slight oopsie. A bit of a faux pas. But it's okay, we're past it now. There's no need to keep going on about it. I'm just digging a hole and making it... I did that earlier as well. Seems to be a pattern forming today. I say something I shouldn't and then try and dig out of it for way too long. Maybe I should be more careful with the things that I say when I'm tired. Okay. Now I could put this straight into the barrels, but before I do that, I'm going to fill up the dispensers first so that this thing's not running too dry as we start it. And then I'm going to fill up the barrels. When are we going to get that shift double click that takes it all here into inventory like Java's got? I can't wait for that. I mean, for me, that'd do as an inventory update, just for the short term. That'd really help. Be very useful, guys. I would really like it, please. Right, we now have plenty of bone meal in the system. We need a couple more carrots to get us going on our carrot farming ways. And this time I'm going to take everything out of my inventory and put it up there so that I can actually see how many carrots we're getting, so that we can see when we're running out of carrots. Okay. System on. Carrot machine engaged. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, go! Now, does anybody know how to lock a key down on Bedrock? I used to have an auto clicker, but I haven't installed it since I reinstalled Windows. It'd be really nice if I could lock my mouse button down and just do a BRB for a second, go to the toilet, refill my coffee, and come back and have lots of carrots. Foxy, are you a Mitts on later, says Mark. No, this is instead of that. Mitts is busy today. Nicholas says, is there no way to make a behavior or resource pack for that shift inventory thing? No, there's no control over what buttons you press. Rusty says, no, you can't have shift double click. Why? Because mobile can't use it. Rant time. No. I'm not, no more rants. Play something heavy on the mouse, says Mr. Balrog. I've tried to put my phone on it, but I don't think it'll hold. No. Hang on. We'll position it a bit better. Oh, there we go. Well done. Amazing. Right, well, in that case, I'm going to take a 2-minute... Oh, I can't press the... can't press the button now. Right, I'm going to tell you to press the button first, then take a 2-minute break and put the thing on it. Okay. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I'm back. Sorry, it was slightly longer than I expected to be. Nelly wanted to go in the garden for a bit. Rusty there with a good message that's got hidden. I'll show it in a minute. In fact, I'll do it now. Hang on. Let me take my phone back off my mouse. It says, consider hitting the like button and subscribe with notifications turned on if you haven't already. I appreciate that, Rusty. Thank you very much. Yeah. Oh, wow. Look at all that. I should go and have a little 5-minute break more often. So, one more thing I want to say about the whole sharing data and advertising thing. A point that I've made before, but I completely forgot to say. So, obviously I spoke about the fact that I think it would save companies a lot of money advertising. So what happens is, if you're not aware, companies like Google, Facebook, Microsoft, they want your data to generate a list of interests so that they can use that, so that when people are paying them money to advertise to advertise their products, those adverts are going to the right people, and that makes those adverts valuable. Now, obviously, if everybody shared their data, this is my belief, there would be less need for these advertising companies to just throw money at the whole thing to get as many adverts out as possible, because they would be more confident that their adverts are going to the right people. They would be making more sales, so they wouldn't need to advertise as much. So not only would that save those companies money, which means they could drop their prices on their products, it also means that you and me would be getting less adverts. And for me, it's got insane now. The amount of adverts you get for when you're watching TV, when you go on YouTube now. I mean, I'm getting to the point where I'm seriously considering the total waste of money, which is YouTube Premium. I only watch YouTube for a handful of hours a week, but it drives me insane. I get like six minutes of adverts for a 20-minute video, and it's just thoroughly irritating. So by the adverts working better and giving the companies what they need in terms of the revenue back from doing the advertising, then there would be less adverts. And that to me is way more valuable than the products being cheaper, because it drives me nuts. I hate it. Oh, it's so annoying. So yeah, that's enough of my reasoning for why it's a good thing to share your data. I realise there are fringe cases where it's not the most ideal thing in the world, but I think as a whole, the more companies can target their adverts to the right individual, the better off we will all be in terms of financially buying those products and just having to sit through those adverts. Dylan says, if something's free, you are the product. Yeah. Brian says, YouTube Premium is well worth the cost. For me, totally disagree with you. I am doing everything I can to live on as little outgoings as possible, because I'm not in a financial position to be able to afford luxuries or things like that, probably for the next couple of years or so. So I can't justify the cost of what is effectively Disney Plus or Netflix or an Xbox Live subscription just to watch YouTube with no adverts on it. I can't do that. I would have to be earning a lot more money to be able to think that was a valuable proposition. Becano says, I agree with that point. However, the moment I find advertising recommendations are too targeted, we end up on a bit of an echo chamber, just repeating our own points of view. If you were getting less of them, it wouldn't be a problem though, would it? Because it does annoy me when I get the same advert over and over and over and over again. I get one, I probably shouldn't say anything on the stream because I'll get more of it, but I keep getting job adverts, like monster jobs, and it's the most annoying advert. I absolutely hate it. But it comes up and it's 15 seconds long, which doesn't seem like much, but it's really, it's total jobs or something like that. It's really annoying. It really irritates me. And I just think if that company didn't have to spend as much money on adverts because the adverts were working better for them, I wouldn't have to see it as often. And they wouldn't send it to me. I'm not looking for a job. What a waste of money. Every time they send that advert, it's costing them probably $1 to $2, maybe $3, depending on in fact, it'd be more than that for the job sector. So maybe, yeah, it's costing them a lot of money per showing of that advert. And that's money. I've seen that advert must be 200 times. So that's 200 to 400, maybe even $500 they've wasted just on me seeing that advert. So you look at that on a global scale, on an absolutely astronomical scale, that would save, I think, getting into the billions, if not trillions of dollars globally, if it worked. Lost in Wales says, does it not annoy you having a convo with friends and then the next ads you see are to do with that last conversation? Yeah, but that's because the system's not ideal. More work needs to go into it, I think. And because, you know, generally speaking, we don't make an effort to tell these companies what we're interested in. So, yeah, it does. I don't like that, if I'm being honest. But I'd rather that for things that were totally irrelevant. Although most of the time they are totally irrelevant, because when generally speaking, when you're having a conversation with your friends, yeah, you're not necessarily talking about things you want out of life. More normally talking about things you're moaning about, things that you don't like, or that's at least my my conversations. Jason says, I'm always astounded by TV ads. I watch all the Blue Jays games and I see a Bet365 ad every between half inning. I refuse to let them know to use them now on general principle. Yeah. Rusty says, fewer ads would make it less annoying and more tolerable. Shoving the same ad for 6 minutes each time is why people ran from cable TV. Yeah, absolutely. That's why this subscription service thing took off. But now that's getting ridiculous. Hello, Jesse B. Subscription services, there's so many of them. That's more expensive. It's more expensive than it was. If someone said to you 10 years ago, we're going to charge you an extra $50 a month to have no adverts, some of you would think, oh yeah, that's reasonable. And people probably in my position, or worse off than my position, would be thinking, no, I can't afford an extra $50 a month just to see no adverts. But that's what we're doing now with Disney Plus, Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hulu if you're in the US or somewhere else. Don't get that in the UK. Paramount Plus. And even some of the local ones are starting advertise. You know, they've got a paid for thing. That's $50 a month if you want to be able to see everything. It's crazy amount. I can't afford all that, so I pick 3 and still totally resent paying for them because it's so expensive now. And the price of them, those keep going up because they're not making enough money because there's no adverts, and adverts make the money. Right. Shh, Lofty. It's definitely 1 p.m. says Jesse. A daytime YouTube stream, says Jesse. Yeah, Miss is busy today, so I'm back on YouTube trying to finish off this. Well, I say finish off. Make some heavy progress into my trading system. I need to do another clip. We're back at the trading hall, and now I have many carrots, which I'm going to go and take up to my happy villagers at the top of the world and go and feed them all, and hopefully we'll get some more babies being popped out of this thing so that we can get them all grown up and do many trading. Get rid of all my stone. Brian says, yep, I pay for no ads on all the platforms I can. Figure my time is worth more than that. Maybe, yeah, if you can afford it, that's absolutely fantastic. I wish I was in a position to be able to do that. It must be lovely. Must be lovely. Right, how am I going to get these guys carrots? I've no easy way of getting to them. I need to get above them. I didn't bring any blocks with me. I think I've got blocks in this other box here. Oh, my sugar box is going to end up in there, isn't it? It's a good job there's no fire in there. I have to use clay. My clay blocks. No. I only needed 1 clay. Right, I'm not going to give them too many because I don't want to overstock them in carrots. We'll keep the other boxes here for the future when they're really hungry. We just need to give them a little bit of carrot, mate. There you go. Did you pick all of those up? You did pick all of those up. Oh, and that's worked already. Well, this is excellent news. We're already off to the races when it comes to breeding these guys. You need to be further away. No, you don't. Clearly. I don't think I mind ads. I just hate the same one over and over, says Adequate Craft. Yeah. Yeah. Lost in Wales says, exactly, no need to be listening to my private conversations 24/7. I know. I think that's when it gets a bit too much, when it's listening to you even when you're not in an app or doing something. I think if you're using that app at the time, fair enough, you know, because that's part of their terms and conditions. But when they're just totally relentlessly sending you stuff. It is very annoying. Now, little baby, you need to fall off and prove that my rant earlier was worthwhile. Plus, bruh. Just don't like the frequency, says Jesse. Yeah. YouTube should give your guys a discount on the ad thing, says Killer. I thought that. I thought if you've got, let's say, more than 50,000 subscribers, you should get YouTube Premium for free. I think, honestly, if you're uploading regular videos and you are monetized and you're earning more than it costs for YouTube Premium, then they should give you it for free. Absolutely. It doesn't cost them anything. Having said that, there's a lot of YouTube creators out there that are probably the only ones paying for it. Stormkid says, I'm sick of 24/7 political ads all year round now. Fortunately, I don't get that in the UK. We don't get political advertising. I don't even know if it's allowed. I don't think it's legal in the UK. So that's nice. Ken Storm says, do you think, although having said that, most of the news channels are very biased one way or another towards particular political parties. So depending on which news you listen to will depend on which party you're being shoved in your face. It's the good one or the bad one. That's an interesting number of subscribers. You pick Foxy, says Jason. Yes, exactly. Do you get revenue when YouTube Premium users view your stuff? Yes, you do. Yeah. You're amazing, says Killer OML. Jesse says, are those bottom trapdoors or upper? I find they dislike walking to the bottom ones. They're upper. Interesting. When I did that, they path found. Will they be more likely to travel onto them like that and wander off, do you think? They've not gone stupid on me, have they? They've not decided that they're too smart to walk over trapdoors, surely. Didn't used to be. I've got an idea. Just shove them off. There we go. There we go. Oh man, there was loads of them. You guys probably need some more carrots now. I don't want to trade with you. I'm just trying to get in the carrot box. Think of all those nice new villagers we'll have in our amazing system. It'd be nice to go down there and see it actually in action. Sneak away. Maybe the defense post was better. Don't tell Lawful I said that. Ah! Uh-oh. I don't want to go in. Okay, right. The villagers have bred. Many babies have fallen down. It's time to see if we can actually witness any go into the machine, although I think we might be a bit late for that. I think they may have already gone through. We've got... How did you get out again? How? We should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 there. But we did get an escapee. And the only way I think that could happen is if they've bounced out of that water stream. So what I'm going to do is get some more glass and just bulk that up a little bit. No comments is lawful. Look. It worked every time in my testing previously. Alright, let's stop them being able to get out of here. No escaping babies. Now what am I going to do with that one? Oh jeez, I've got to chase it around with the minecart again and see if I can get it in the system. Oh, there's 2 of them! How did they do it? How? Get in this minecart. Get in this minecart. There we go. Ah! 1, you are going to be slightly more of a problem. What do we do with you? If you could hop round to one of the... In fact, I'll tell you what. There's an idea. You just slide in... You just scooch over here, my friend. Oh, I can't get to you now. Go and... Come stand here. Nice here. If I move that for you... Oh. You just scoot... No, it's not going to work, is it? Okay, forget it. You can just be free range for now. I do understand what you're saying, Lost in Wales. I can see that you may find it irritating. My wife finds it creepy. My personal thoughts are still the same, though. I really don't mind it. What was that in reference to? Not the point, though, Jason. Jason said... Oh, jeez, hang on a minute. I'm also the guy that used to watch late-night infomercials and think, wow, it's hard to make pancakes. Lost in Wales says, not the point, Jason. We have no choice on it listening. I leave my phone far away after a private conversation. Yeah. There should be settings for that to turn that off. I do agree that's too far. That is too much of an invasion of privacy. You should be, when you are not using something, you know, that should be private. I 100% agree with that. There's one thing for it. Only one thing for it. Stupid game. How? How does my boat go through the floor? How? It's not possible, bro. I thought they fixed that. It's your fault, you moron. I've crashed. Foxy, we need longer chat messages, says Jason. Rusty says, I'd like to open up the privacy rant again. Imagine if the company collecting was a person. They show up, take pictures of your actions and record your conversation. Is that not creepy or too far? Who's taking photos of you, Rusty? Who's taking photos of you? If you're uploading photos, that's on you. Nobody's taking photos of you. Right, let's get more babies down here. Jason's got a good point there. If you are in a public place, then you've got no right to privacy. So, again, it's all choice. We've all got a choice at the end of the day, as I keep saying. We've all got a choice, man. Oh my goodness me. It's up to us to choose what we do and then to accept the consequences of those things. Shouting about the fact that it's not fair and it's not right. Oh, there we go, it works, see? The glass is put... How did you get on there? How? How on earth? No. Get out of it. How? Right, let's see if we can actually see it in action this time. Come on. There's one falling. I'm falling with it. Did it go in the machine? It did. I see one of them going off. I didn't want to fall all the way down there. I want to see it happening. Ah, I've fallen all the way down. No. How am I supposed to be a witness all the way down here? Here we go. There are babies in the machine. How did that one escape? How? How has it escaped? And why aren't the other ones? How have you all escaped? What? What? How? It's impossible. Come on, somebody explain to me the logic here. This has got to be because the chunks were not loaded properly because I was all the way up there, right? That's got to be a bug. I mean, look where he is. He's half in the glass. You are inside glass. He plugged up and into the glass, make it solid. Yeah, I think this is because they were so far away. So the game, right, does a special thing with entities to make them less laggy further they are away. And you'll notice things glitching about and doing weird things when they're in the distance from your character or your person. And this is exactly what it is. So it doesn't calculate their position and everything exactly all the time. It only does that when things are close to you. So I think this is what's happening. Is the positioning is not right. Right, where did that other cat go? I see another cat a minute ago. We've got another one coming in. Oh, he's already gone in. Don't know where he went. Right, where did that cat go? Oh, there's another baby over here on the loose. How? How? Get in the boat. Global Rhino, thank you very much for showing support. That's absolutely fantastic. Oh, jeez. I very much appreciate it. Oh, you're going to have to stay there with those cats. And another one. Oh, no. Nobody said working with villagers was going to be easy. Well, one's just gone for a swim. I guess that was the last one just popped out. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm gonna replace some of those blocks with full ones just in case they do that again. At least they will. Oh no, he's still there. Who was that then? Or are they still? Oh, they still raining down. Let's see if we can see this happening then. Look, he's gone. How did you do that? How? How do you go into the glass? How? That's 100% not possible. This ridiculous system is ridiculous. Cat, come here. Oh, jeez. Got it. That's not the cat I was looking for, but it'll do. Come on. Come in here. My feline for... Oh, no, these ones are going to pop off if I do that. I need more fence posts. I didn't bring any more fence posts. Need another fence post. Come here, cat. Come with me. Oh, I've got villagers everywhere. This is a disaster. Absolute disaster. Come on. Come on. There you go. You can go on there. Jeez. The other one was a grey cat. I don't know where that one went. Oh, I need a better way of getting around here. This is ridiculous. I think you're out far enough to get collected. Is it because they're going over the walls? Is the wall what's doing it? There's another one here. Let's see if we see this one cause the same problem. They slide into the side. What? Did I catch it, or was that an empty minecart? No, it's an empty minecart. Where did you go? Oh, did they fall into the water as well? When they were there, they started going into the side of the wall. Oh, yeah, they're going to have to become solid blocks. It's the only way I see this happening. Oh, sorry about that. My bad. Ah, a redstone. Quick, quick, quick. Too slow. Oh well. Could be worse. No, 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 no. No escaping. At least they're obviously clearly very busy up there, which is good. We're getting plenty of babies down here. They're just not quite doing what I wanted them to do. And how are you not on the string? How? How are you not on the string? I don't understand. The wall has got to be what's propping them up there. But that doesn't make sense. I can't get out again now. Jeez. Another one has appeared. It's because they're like semi-floating as they get there. This didn't happen on the test world. It's since I put those hoppers in. Put that back there and see if it happens again. This has turned to be an absolute nightmare. What worked perfectly before is now just... Oh, was there a block missing there? Maybe that was the reason. Potentially. You're setting off the system. And now you've gone. It's all good, peeps. It's all good. We got this. So, Foxy, what want to go out for carbonated apple juice, says Jason. No, I'm all right. I'm good. I expected this, to be fair. You know, I never thought for a second it was going to be easy. I just didn't expect it to be like this. Why are there no minecarts being deposited? Did I break the redstone? I think I have. I've broken the redstone somewhere, haven't I? No, that's still working. Okay. This is fine. Need more minecarts. You should just carry loads of minecarts on my... Oh my goodness, they're all here. Stop! No, I don't want to get in the minecart. I want to send the minecart down and pick up those morons. Go on, get him. Oh, I missed. Oh well. Goes so well for me. How are you there? How? How are you there? And why won't you go in a minecart? Here we go. This is unbelievable. So why was the redstone not kicking off? When they're both off, it should send a minecart through. I'm going to... Whatever. Another one. Stop escaping! After making fun a few months back of your general mob farm, I ended up building something very similar on a server. That showed me, lol, says TB. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily... oh my goodness. Recommend building this one. Hey guys. Want to go for a ride? Want to go for a ride? That's nice going for a ride. You could go for a ride, couldn't you, mate? There you go. Go for a ride. Now you, come up here. Go for a ride. And you. Please. I've got babies everywhere. This is a total disaster. I don't understand. I really don't understand it. An iron trapdoor, maybe, says Stonky. I don't think it makes any difference. Jesse says, are they just walking off the walls? Yeah, but they shouldn't be able to walk onto the walls. That's the whole reason for the walls being there, is to stop them being able to get into the block where they're not supposed to be. You, would you like to go in there? There you go. Good. Got another one. This is not how it was supposed to go today. You are ready. You're ready for your ride, I see. You just want to go for a ride, don't you? Yeah. Just get there. You go. Go for a ride. Excellent. Right. Any more of the vicious little critters in here? So those walls should make them go up half a block, so that when they get to this point, they can't walk onto the bits with the trapdoor. Not the trapdoor. Those things. Replace the trapdoor with the slab. That's not a bad idea. Will it go under it if it's a slab? Let's find out. There's only one way to find out. And that's to replace the trapdoor with a slab. I've got a feeling the minecart's not going to get past that. But we'll find out when our next victim arrives. In the meantime, we need to see if we can collect any of these other little critters and get them into the right holes. How many? We got one down there in a boat. One there in a boat. One there in a boat. One over here. Not in a boat. You're just free range. Right, okay. Oh, this thing's filling up though. Look at it. We've got a couple of empty minecarts. That's to be expected with all of the interesting things that have been happening. But there's a lot more babies in here than I remember coming through the system. This is going incredibly well so far. More well than I expect. Wait, what are we? Oh yeah, we've got a lava system in place for when we've got too many. That's okay. There's a cat in that one. Get out. Come here. You stupid cat. Oh man, have got any more cats in any of these? Clogging the system up. I wonder how many of these will grow up to be nitwits as well. That's going to be an interesting thing to find out. All right, come on, cat. You're going on another fence post. Come on. Come on, little cat. There you go. Lol, 2 adults in 1 slot though, says Jesse. Where have I got 2 adults in 1 slot? Where's that? Don't tell me that. Have I? I might end up getting babies in those if I don't shut the trapdoors by mistake, or cats, more to the point. Let's flap all of those down. Oh, well, let's find out if those guys have restocked now that they've had a bit of a time. No, they haven't. So I am going to have to play with their... removing all of the things and seeing which ones link. That's going to be fun. I was hoping to do that in today's stream, but time's ticking on. Oh no, there's another one down there. How? I need so many different things in my inventory to catch all of you absolute idiots. Get in the boat. There's one hide. I can see you. You're not hiding from anyone there. I can absolutely see you. I don't want to move the stuff and break it. Why don't they link to the workstation in front of them, says Rusty? Because this is Bedrock Edition. Bedrock Edition, they don't have pathfinding rules to the linking to the workstation. They're basically, when their villager gets added to a village in the database, each villager's got a unique identification number, and the one with their lowest number is the top villager, and the one with the highest number is the bottom one. And generally speaking, it goes in order of which villager you brought there, sometimes, but not always. So you should be able to say, oh, this villager got here first, so I'll give it the first workstation, you'll be fine. But by the time you've got a whole bunch of villagers there and it becomes a village, it can totally reorder itself. So whichever the order of the villagers' unique identifiers are is the correct order for them to be in the system. Right, let's put boats down there. Stop you guys going in. Jesse, you said there was 2 adults in 1 slot. I'm concerned about that, but I don't know where it is. Villagers need to chase emeralds like other mobs. Yeah, it would be great if you could do that. That would be fantastic. I don't think they'll add that in though, because there's too many connotations of things that they don't think's appropriate. You know, like leading humans or tempting humans or children with things to get them to go to places you want to. It's not in Mojang's style, which is understandable. But my goodness, what's happening here? Yeah, the minecart's no good. Oh my goodness. We may have had a slight issue there. Oh geez. Oh no. No. How? Another one here. No. Go that way. You'll find yourself a slot you're allowed in. Oh my. Keep your calm, Foxy. Keep it. Keep it. What calm? I didn't have any calm. Certainly got no calm now. My calm went out the window an hour ago. Any more good ideas, peeps? What about a glass pane? I don't think that'll stop. I think anything that I put there that's not a trapdoor is going to stop the minecarts going through. Oh, we got another one. Are you actually going to go through? Yes, you are. Okay. I can't believe how many villagers those guys are spitting out. This is ridiculous. You're not on the tripwire. Oh, you are. Excellent. Oh, that won't work. So, okay, since we put the solid blocks there, it does seem to be a little bit better. It would be nice if we could get these tripwire hooks to share a block with something. They didn't take up a whole block on their own. But I don't see that happening. Annoyingly. If we had the tripwire hook... No, that wouldn't work either. Forget it. I wonder if we ran the minecart track in a more straight line. Is that going to help us at all, do you think? Probably not. I could potentially glass this entire thing in as well and try and stop them escaping that way, but I don't know how much use that's going to be either. All right, let's go and figure out what happened with those babies that went in the wrong hole. They did what? Oh, you know what I mean. Don't be gross. There you go. Water never went to the end, Foxy, says Mark Simcock. It has to in order to push them to the end of the block. Otherwise, they pathfind back behind the tripwire and they just clog up. Although the next baby coming down would definitely help push them along. So maybe that's not a bad idea, is stopping the water going a block. Perhaps not a bad idea. TNT's even better, says... Oh, sorry for your name. I don't know it. I can't say it. Agitesh? I do apologise. I don't mean sorry for your name as in, oh, you poor person, that's an awful name to have. I mean, sorry, I can't say it. Sorry. I'm not good at names, bro. Serves you right. escaping the system. Oh my goodness, they're everywhere. They're absolutely everywhere. There's no respect. Take this one back for the next wave of morons that get stuck. We need to turn that. How do we turn the breeder off? Take the beds away. Take the beds away. Okay, wait. Oh, jeez. It all works so well. Just don't mind me while I reverse. At the slowest speed known to humans. Cute. There we go. There's an empty one there. Oh, jeez. There we got a few empties down there. Okay. Well, this isn't a disaster at all. It's all working brilliantly. It's good. We're getting lots of practice. Foxy, you said my name right. Just call me AJ. Okay, I will do. Thank you, AJ. How did you take damage? You landed on the water. Okay. Our villager just linked to that one. I don't think it was you, though. What about this side? What we got going on? We got any spares? Got anything with too many in? No, we're all good. Okay. Someone's taking damage. I can hear damage being taken. I can't see it. Did somebody just grow up and get stuck in something? Well, if we lose a few villagers, it's not the end of the world. I should probably, the ones that have got villagers in that are not nitwits, just go ahead and... Oh, I can't block up the holes because your head is too big. If I break their minecarts, they can't escape. And then put blocks above their heads. Villagers messing with Foxy Days is mad, yeah. Thanks so many laughs today. The hubby will be glad to see me smiling, says Rocking to Robin. Yesterday was no smiles. Oh, that's sad. I'm sorry about that. Right, those villagers did an amazing job of breeding. I'm glad it has stopped a bit. But what are we going to do? What are we going to do about this problem? We need solutions. In theory, this thing's great. But in reality... Right, you. Me and you going on a road trip, bud. Watch out for that block. Don't get stuck in it. Oh. Something died. Oh no, you're drowning in a block. Oh, what a shame. Oh, did you get out of it? There we go. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry. Oops. My bad. I should be more careful. Maybe you can intimidate the villagers by lifting weights a few times. The smart ones will fear you, says Rusty. If only. If only the game was listening to my real life and taking pictures of me, then it might know. AJ says, found a GUI resource pack where you can see all the villagers' trades, expert level without leveling them up. Yeah, I don't like that pack. I think that's a little bit too cheaty. But also, I'm only planning on selling these guys stone. So I don't actually need that because it's the second tier trade for all of them. And I think it's a guaranteed second tier trade as well. And you can see it from the get-go without needing that. Cat, where did you go? How did you fall down there? Oh my goodness. Okay. You've gone for a swim, have you? No problem, mate. Come with me. If you want to live. Where did all those cats go? How did they die? What? What happened to the cat? Why have we got more? How did they escape? There's a witch. I can hear a witch. Did we just get thunder and lightning in here? What? No! No! This is... But they've got blocks above their heads. How is that possible? What? How is that even possible? How did they turn into witches? There's another one as well. I can hear another one. Oh, man. Look at all, they're all here. They've got blocks above their heads. Oh, shouldn't have opened that. Good job, I'm quicker than they are. Oh my goodness me. Time for some lightning rods. Yeah, probably. Where would I put them though? Because I think there's still a radius, isn't there? Even if it hits the lightning rods, it's still like 4 blocks in each direction it can hit the villages. Or have I made that up? I love villages so much. It makes me so happy working with them on a regular basis. I don't understand. I genuinely don't understand. Why? Why I got so many villages down there? How did the cats escape? Where did the lightning strike? Right, lightning rods. Jeez. Okay, peeps. After a little accident with apparently some lightning that I didn't hear or see, many of the villagers turned into witches. The cats all escaped, and as of now, I'm going to make a lightning rod and try and protect the area a little bit more, which means I need some copper. It's the first time I think this season I've actually had any use for copper, and I'm going to use it well. I'm going to have 9 of them. Just have the rods floating, says Crack Gaming. That's a good idea. A lot of lightning struck behind you when you were moving the villager, did it? See, if I put a lightning rod... All right, let's just build up a little bit. 1, 2, 3. That should be okay, right? There. If we do that on each corner, is that going to be enough? I'm going to say it is. I'm going to do another one in the middle over here. Sort of about this point. There we go. Do the same thing at this point in the middle. Struck a fence post and got the cats, says Jesse. Well, how sneaky of it. And I'm taking damage after I'm piling up again. Great. Good job, Bedrock. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Making my life so easy. Right, that should be plenty. We have now got 6 lightning rods around this thing. We are fully protected. What could go wrong? Absolutely nothing from now on. The whole thing's going to go perfectly. The only thing I am going to do is take care of these villagers because they mean a lot to me. So I want to take care of them. And the best way of taking care of villagers is to give them a nice warm bath. Have a nice warm bath, guys. That didn't work very well. Oh no, it's flowing onto the water and killing all of you. Oh, I didn't expect this to happen. Oops. Sorry. My bad. Don't even think about it. Don't even think about it. Run! He's coming! He's a... Hey. No. No. Just die! Thank you. Right, you. Roof lightning! No, roof lightning. Roof lava. I don't want to trade with you. I want to burn you to death. There we go. Thank you. Stop moving! And I'm trying to force you to live a very warm and happy life. There we go. Jeez. Wow, the signs don't like me, says Jesse. No. Which says I laugh pretty hard if they just don't work. Yeah. I mean, you know, I fully expected this to be a difficult thing to do. I never expected it to go smoothly in the slightest, which is why I wanted to do it on streams rather than just digging holes, because I thought you'd appreciate being able to see it as it happened rather than just me re-editing it and showing you the best bits. So, you know, I'm not upset by any of these things, but I am frustrated that the hard work and effort that we went into making this farm does seem a little bit undermined by the fact that that stupid little bug that stops the villagers stopping where they should keeps, you know, popping its head up. That is irritating me, this bit here, because I genuinely don't know what to do about that. Right, let's bung a few more of those in there. Let's get rid of these witch drops, jeez. Let's get rid of yo and yo and yo and yo and yo, and keep the fish to lure the cats. Right. Okay. It's time to go and make some more babies and have a disaster all over again. Is there anyone else I need to take care of before I do that? I think we're all good. I think all the cats are strapped in. I think all of the villagers are good to go. Let's do this. Hopefully villagers in the breather didn't get witchifies as a mere. Well, there's a roof above their heads as well. But that's a good point, actually. Let's take a lightning rod up to the witches upstairs as well. And see if we can get those guys sorted. And I'm going to need some more rockets. I've only got 5. I don't think I can get all the way up there on 5. Let's find out. How many rockets does it take to get to the breeder? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I would have just made it, but I need to go up a little bit. So I can put a lightning rod up here. There we go. Safe. Safe as houses, mate. We don't feel safe after your experience downstairs. Yo, shut up. Nothing wrong with my experience downstairs. Not my fault. You're all useless lunatics. Now, eat some carrots and make more babies. Please. Plus, bruh. Did you... Oh. You're supposed to catch them. I throw them all off the edge now. Thank you. This game lags me so much. I've given you a hopper as well. Enjoy the hopper. Oh man, the system's going to let off loads of empty minecarts now because the carrots won't have all gone in the hoppers because there was too many. Right, you're not picking up those ones. I'll take those ones back then. Okay. Thanks, guys.
I love this game so much. It's amazing. I can't wait to play more of it tomorrow. Ah.
Hi, Lost in Wales, is Mitz. Hi, Mitz. It's going incredibly well for me, Mitz. As usual, as we expected it to, it's all working perfectly. I can't believe, actually, how successful it's been. It's incredible. You wouldn't believe it, how successful it's been, Mitz, but it is. It's been very successful. Nothing, touch wood yet, so far has gone wrong. Look, see? That baby came down the water stream perfectly. Didn't somehow manage to float in midair and then get stuck. And now there isn't a minecart blocking the...
Stupid villager!
Now there's another...
How? I don't understand the systems in place here.
So now I'm having to... My automatic machine, I'm having to babysit because it's so good. He's so happy, mate. He's having a good time, says Jesse. I am.
It's going very well.
It's the best day. It's the best day. Oh, another one not in the... Ow. It'd be nice if there was an upside down pressure plate, right? So you could detect it when they banged their heads on it. What it? Oh, no, that wouldn't work. I was going to say, what if we had some redstone that flapped that open when they went past, but they're not going up, they're not ended up on the trip. I think I've got an idea. What if the tripwire hook was at this level here? Would that work? It's more likely to see them, but will it pick them up in time? Then we could have a full block there and a full block there, so they definitely couldn't escape. They might be able to jump over though, but yes, I'm doing that. Okay, we need a little bit of redstone, and this is going to be annoying because all of the babies are going to start falling down from the breeder now, but we got this. How hard could it be? What could possibly go wrong? This is going to be the genius solution to our problem. It's the best solution. Probably the best solution I've ever come up with for anything, if I'm being honest. Right, you, my friend, have to go for a minute. That one, and that one gone. That gone. That one gone. And if we get rid of those walls, then that should hopefully mean the little morons won't start floating. Hello. Good morning. Have a minecart. Okay. Block there and there and there and there. Tripwire hook needs to go against that, but it can't because it's a full block. A slab even. Tripwire. Another full block here. Tripwire. Bit of string. Full block. Stop it! I'm not ready for you yet. Wait. Right, okay. Trapdoor. Where it was before. Front of this string here. I can't place it because I'm in the way. There. Okay, that should stop them bouncing through that. Then we just need one on top of their heads. Like that. To stop them getting over it. They can technically jump out of here now, though, and go that way. How am I going to stop that from happening? If I make that a wall block, aha! They can't jump up a wall. And then if I make that one a wall block, we are good to go. Yes. Problem solved. Genius no-tail. In it to win it. Where did that other bit of wall go? There it is. Double up the trapdoor, says Crack Gaming. Could double up the trapdoor. Could do that. That's a good idea, actually. Putting one on top as well. Good thing. No, that it already flaps upwards, so I need to put one below it. Yeah, that was supposed to be below. I need another trapdoor. Oh, jeez, hang on. 1 moment, please. I have an escapee. Right, other trapdoor. Give me more crap doors. Whatever they are, just give me them quick. Whatever they're called. I need them now. It's emergent. Oh, no. How do you get down here? When he's not working with villagers, yes, says Mitz. What's that in reference to? Who's saying what about me now?
Get in the boat.
Quick, we need another trapdoor. Quick. Ah, no. No, 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 no. Stop it. Right. Much easier to place this. I wasn't directly above it. There. Ah! There we go. Problem solved. We are not going to have any more issues at all. It's impossible. Now, they could go under the tripwire hook. I have another solution, peeps. Don't worry. I got an idea. All I gotta do is place another trapdoor here, like this, okay? And another trapdoor now.
You're stuck in a block again. Stop it. Get it.
It's fine. Everything is fine. Another trapdoor here. Okay, bear with me. Okay, now what I need to do is break that and break that. Put a block there and a block there. And yes, I know they'll be able to jump on top of it, but bear with me. Genius is coming. Genius is coming any minute now. Oh, jeez, there's so many of them. I need some buckets of water. Didn't need 4.
Ah.
And he needed 2. It's all going swimmingly to death. Oh, I've got no minecarts to pick that one up. Doesn't matter. Whatever. Let's concentrate on one thing at once. Stop flapping the trap. How are you? What's flapping? Oh, it's the tripwire hook is flapping the trapdoors. Doesn't matter. It's fine. That's absolutely fine because I'm going to put water there. Aha. And I'm going to put water there. Like that. And then all I'm going to do is put another trapdoor next to that one. Flap it down. There. And now, oh, geez, I've broken everything. My world is on fire. I don't think I got the will anymore. I'm losing it. I don't know if I had it in the first place. Where did this redstone torch come from? Why have I got a spare? I should have another piece of powered rail as well somewhere. Oh my goodness me. It's not working so well. I got babies everywhere. There's one there, but there should also be... Oh, geez. You guys must have got blocks. You did. Look, they're in there with you. Oh, there's more than one villager in there as well. Oh, my goodness me. You've got a friend, sir. Nice for you. Have you got anything? No, you haven't got any items. You've got any items. Okay, good. Hello, chap. Have a boat. In a few minutes when you're ready for it. There is another piece of powered rail somewhere that I'm missing. No, there isn't. I'm being a moron. That shouldn't be powered rail. That should be rail like that. That needs to go missing. There we go. That was rail and that was rail there. And that one should flip over because there's a moron in it, but it's not. So we'll just manually do that for now. There we go. I still have a spare redstone torch. Why do I have a spare redstone torch? Where did that come from? Why don't you replace the tripwire with a pressure plate? Put solid blocks where the wire is set up. It says, we had a pressure plate before. The problem was they kept jumping on it. And they don't get pushed down onto it enough. This should, in theory... Oh... There's supposed to be a solid block there. I didn't think about that. No, that's not going to work. My system of total genius is not going to work at all. Oh, jeez. I need to unwaterlog you, please. And you. Oh, you're dying? Oh, what a shame. Oh, I'm so sad for you. Poor villagers. Poor villagers and your death. Oh, I'm very sad.
How would look how you're sliding through the blocks?
How? It's not possible on any realm imaginable. We need the water flow. That's the whole point, Brent. Can anyone explain this to me? Can anyone please explain to me how the villagers are sliding through the side of the block? Please. I mean, I honestly just don't think it's possible. It's all going so well. How do you do this? You should be blocking that to make it. No, they're all going there.
How is it impossible?
Right, you're going to have to come out of there for... Oh, gee. We will get there eventually, peeps. Don't worry. Don't slide the big one out of his hole. Oh, you little pest. You absolute little pest. You cretin. Get out of it. Go back in your hole. Back in.
Get back in the hole.
You. Why have I got a spare piece of rail? Where did that spare redstone torch come from? Why have I got 2 babies in the boat there? What is going on? This is just absolutely... Oh my goodness. This is a video in itself. My video I'm editing, and I'm not even up to the halfway through the second stream yet. And I've already got 30 minutes. How am I going to add all of this? I just have to put a big arrow on it and go Plusborough watch stream. Don't have time to fit all of this stuff into it. Think of all the carrots we're wasting by these guys having all of these babies that I'm having to burn. I see you. I do. I saw you kicking about over there, trying to get in a boat with your friends. There's no room for you. There's no room at the inn. Come on. Come on, babies in the boat. Come for a flying lesson. Oh, jeez. Toddlers are like that, Foxy, says Lawful. Right, you, why don't you go off this way, right? Go that way, go that way, go that way. Go that way or I will kill you. It's a simple, right, okay, fine, you asked for it. See, told you. You're on fire now, how's that feel? Prepared to give you a second serving. Yeah, see? Ah, another one! Ah, no, no, no! Fire! Where did this come from? Oh no, you set on fire as well. What a shame. Okay, right, where are we up to? How many things have we got in each hole now? We have a nitwit. Okay, you can be many fire. It's okay, sir. Don't worry. Take this minecart back. Right, many. Okay, these all seem to be individually in their slots. So this aisle's pretty good so far. Is that two in one? No, that's only one. Okay. Oh no, there's 2 in there. Oh my goodness. I don't know how this happened. Oh, oops. My bad. It was an accident. Didn't mean to. This system works perfectly. I don't know what you're all talking about. Right, where did they go off to? Get in a boat. I ain't got any boats left. You morons have eaten all my boats. How have you got on there? You're covering up my ender chest that's got the boats in it. I see what your plan is. Stop me trying to capture your friends. Not gonna work.
Get in the boat.
Right. My cheeks are hurting, says Lost in Wales. Oh, your cheeks are hurting. I'm so sorry for your cheeks. Yes. Ow, a cat. I love it. A cat is in the hole. Oh, what a good job you've done there. Getting in the hole, cat. Excellent. Any of these? We have a moron. I'm so sorry about this moron. But you appear to have perished. My condolences. I will send a letter to your wife. This one is empty. Get out of the blooming way, you rotten rat bag. Stop. Now my inventory's full, cat. Oh my goodness, where do you go? Oh, jeez. Come on. Yeah, puss. Come on. You're going in the cat chamber. Get in there. Don't breed. I thought the cats were breeding then. I haven't got any room for anything. I'm carrying too many carrots. Make a bloopers video. I think I need more than a bloopers video. I think I need a holiday after this. Cheeks also hurting. The spicy burritos are worth it though, says Savage Plump. down. Pick that one up, put that one back down. I hate you. And your face. I think even your mother hated you. Okay. We seem to be free on that front. What about on the top-down view? How are we getting on? Everything looks good. Everything's going well. It's all. Oh my goodness me! At least they're not all popping out now. At least they're not all popping out. They are where they're supposed to be going. We just don't have a way of... I mean, this is more manageable, to be fair. That fancy redstone system is all well and good, but nothing beats a good old manual picking up the villagers system. You can't beat doing it the old-fashioned way. That's what I always say. There's nothing like collecting villagers the way it was always intended. Any more? You gonna have any more? Couple more, please. If you wouldn't mind sending them down. Oh no, there's another one in there. How did you get in there? We need fire again. Hello, sir. Is the automation really worth it though? Says Rusty Shackelford. Seemingly at this point in time, it's absolutely not worth it at all. That's just setting fire to the boats. It's not ideal. Right, you can survive for now. You can live. You are a problem because if you get in a hole with somebody else, you're going to be nothing but trouble. But you are standing on the one block I can't put lava on. Oh, I died. Oh, what a shame. Oh no. The poor villager. He's playing with the kitties, mitts. He's not. He's dead. Beckanoid says, maybe don't give the breeders so many carrots when you test system next time. Why? Well, there would be no fun in that. Come on, it's fun. We're having a great laugh here today. It's so engaging and happy. It makes me like, I'm going to finish this stream. I'm going to have the biggest smile on my face, having dealt with all these villagers. I'm going to be over the moon. And you guys, you know, you get to enjoy that as well. You get to enjoy me going more bald by the second. Where did this redstone torch come from? I have a spare redstone torch and I don't know where I got it. It had to be off one of these, but none of those. There are mine carts. Have we got more falling in there? There were definitely in one of these mine cart. Oh no, it's just because we were a block lower down. That's okay. Whew. Somewhere there is a missing redstone torch, but I don't know where. Is there a villager killed in the stats? There's no stats on Bedrock, sadly. Ah, where did you come from? Have we got more in the system and you've just... Or have you just been hiding from me? No. That's okay. Yeah, you go down there and get those ones. Oh, there's more. Oh, these ones have discovered a way out of the trap. How? How do you do it? How do you successfully sneak out of the world's bestest system? It is impossible. Don't want that there. It's nice that you can do that though, but I don't want it there. How are they? How? How? Okay. Plan B. Plan B, what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the system we invented in the first place. And we're going to rely on there just being too many of them. Oh, no, not again. No, it's bedtime. Quick. No more witches. Jeez. Okay. What I'm going to do to solve all of these problems is we're going to go back to the original method without the tripwire hook of keeping the villagers where they're supposed to be and relying on the pressure plate system. So what we're going to do, we're going to keep that there. I'm going to put a pressure plate there, which will, I don't want one there, will stop them being pushed to the edge. But when there's enough of them in there, they will end up pushed to the edge. The problem is this will set off random minecarts and close the trapdoor. Can anyone tell me what sign means? Says JR. It's a game. If you get 100%, you get a sign in the world. If you get 0%, you get a sign on the loser's world. What is making them glitch through? Make the drop through the tripwire into a minecart pickup point. Please, says Savage Flump.
Can't get under there. We've done testing.
I hate you. We do need to do something. If they drop through a tripwire hook, they're not going to necessarily... I'd have to rebuild this entire system in order to make sure that the minecarts were coming out in the right... I mean, it needs all rebuilding anyway, but certainly not on this stream. But Savage Flump, right? I like to do things my own way. Whether that's the right way or the wrong way of doing it, I will figure it out. And if it's wrong and it doesn't work, it's fine. It's okay. We're learning. You don't have to do it a different way just because other people do it that way. We're okay to do things differently. Why didn't they go in those holes? Why did they skip the holes? Where are you going, bro? Oh, it's the baby's in there. That's okay. Okay. Would an upside down stair instead of glass before the tripwire prevent them from going through blocks? Says Beckanoid. At the moment, that doesn't seem to be my problem. They can escape through that gap, which is impossible. In all of the testing we did, they cannot go through a block that is less than a gap that's less than a block. But apparently today they can, which means that the entire minecart system doesn't work. So we are going to have to change it. It's just how we're going to change it and when, because it's 10 p.m. for me, which means it is time to end the stream. So what I think I will do, and probably part of the episode, is to have the villagers come to, like, get pushed to a corner, but where there's a block in the way so they can't get past, and just have the minecart pick them up from that corner. I think that could work. For instance, okay. Oh, geez, I don't want to do this now because it's bedtime, but just in case, because I'm going to be thinking about it. I get some glass. No, I don't know what's going to happen here. Foxy, I have several suggestions, says Jason. I don't mind suggestions, but please don't get irritated when I either ignore them or don't do them. I don't mind the suggestions, but I just trying very hard to come up with my own solutions because that's what I enjoy doing. I'm really enjoying this problem solving. I don't want to know the answer or what people consider is the answer because I'm having fun.
Subscribe to the channel.
Believe it or not, as much as it is highly irritating when they do the wrong thing, I am, believe it or not, slightly enjoying myself. So, I'm thinking, let's get rid of that for a second. Let's put a glass block there. If we could get them to push over to the side, is there a block underneath? Oh, there is, but there's a repeater there. Well, we don't need that repeater at the minute because we've got rid of that stuff. So let's move that. We could get them in that corner, which I think they will do doing that. And then we dispense the minecart from the side here, like that. And then the track came directly out from there, like that. I think we'd be good to go there. That probably wants to be a solid block, but it might be okay as long as we can power that power rail. Any thoughts on that, peeps? We still need a way of... we could do with a way of detecting them still. But I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to make it manual. I just don't want them to glitch out. I will put a button on the dispenser. And that's as automated as it's going to need to be. In fact, if we've got a button on the dispenser, the powered rail will light as well. So we're all good. Don't even need to worry about lighting that powered rail. Let's grab a button. We can tear down all of the amazing redstone that I've built. I'm sure minecarts can pass through glass blocks on a downward slope, says James. We tried that in my test world. Maybe it was slightly different to what you're suggesting, but I'm pretty sure we tried that. Now, I just want to test that minecart's actually going to go. It didn't go, which means it needs a solid block behind it. That's fine. Let's put a solid block behind it. There we go. That's fine. Good. This is going to work perfectly. And now we can actually, instead of having this loop-de-loop stupid system over here, and move it all a bit, have it more efficient. You know how I am with efficiency. It's my number one goal in Minecraft to be the most efficient Minecrafter that's ever lived. And now I can achieve it with nothing more than some hard work and being really, really good looking. That's all it takes. Hard work and being really good looking. Don't need that. There we go. Oh, genius. Oh no, my button's in the way. I'm going to put the button there. And now we have the perfect system. Now I'm just going to test it. Make sure it's going to work. Foxy already called me ugly in chat, says Jason. Sorry, Jason. Can't help it. I'm just... Ooh, how did you go through the block?
This game's so broken.
There we go. You see, I solved the problem. It's not automated anymore. But did we really need it automated? Did we? I don't think we did. I mean, it was a nice idea having it automated. But do you know what's a nicer idea? A nicer idea is me having loads of redstone components in my redstone chest. I like that idea. I think having lots of redstone components in my redstone chest is a much better idea than being automated. This is good. This is good news for me. It's good news for you somehow, probably, because you'd get a slightly less automated system to copy, which is easier. You know, if you're choosing to build this incredible trading hall design in your world, which why wouldn't you want to do that now that you can see exactly how incredibly good it is? Because it is. It's incredible. Amazing. Oh, genius at work, peeps. Stand back. Stand back. Don't be overwhelmed by how genius I am, please. There we go. No, I enjoy watching you struggle. Please automate it. It says the Lost in Wales. I'll pass. Maybe next time. We've run out of space. Because I've got so many redstone things. I'm overstocked on redstone components. What a great day to be alive. Oh, this is good news. Ah, genius. Absolute genius. Solved all of my problems with just sheer brilliance. That's all there is to it. I can't explain it any better than that. I'm overwhelmed with how exceptionally intelligent I am. Now, all of these villagers are going to have to go on their honeymoon somewhere. Oh, goodness. we all are, says Jason. I know. Those villagers at the top need to have more babies. Okay, good. Excellent. Some of these many minecarts. How have we run out of minecarts? We had loads of minecarts. Right, let's say goodbye to our friends. And even though it's really, really late, we'll do one more round of making villagers happy. Look out! Oh, no. Oh, look out. Oh, no. Oh, look out. Oh, jeez. Oh, my bad. Oh, dear. Look out. Run. It's coming. See? Oh. Oh, oops. Oh, you're on fire. Don't stand with you for... Can I technically set fire to this without burning my sugar boxes? Slightly concerned. It's my jewel chest. What could go wrong? You just slip over the edge a bit. Just go over there. If you could accidentally find yourselves underneath the platform unable to breathe. I mean, I wouldn't find it a problem. Personally. You know. Oh no! Oh dear! Oh jeez! Ah, my bad. Oh, I'm sorry. It was an accident. Oh, you perished. What a shame. Good. Right. That's those morons dealt with. Now it's time to make more villager babies. And get more cats. Get more everything. What could possibly go... That hopper's not pointing anywhere near that barrel. We don't actually need that anymore. Because if items fall in, they don't... Yeah, but I'm going to do it anyway, just in case a load of my carrots fall down. We've got somewhere to go then, haven't they? Just need to get up there. It was too perilous, says Jason. It was. I feel incredibly bad for them. What a tragedy. What a tragedy. It was awful. Awful. I weep on the inside. I mean, on the outside, I'm smiling, but that's just how I deal with grief. By laughing at it in hysterical laughter. How can you jump over? It is impossible. Right. You are required to have a few more babies, please. I'll be downstairs waiting patiently for you. Oop. Good job. Before I go downstairs waiting patiently for you, I do need to come back up a bit and oh jeez, and get my sugar box. If you don't mind, I wouldn't mind to get it back. There's a few more carrots there. Do you need even more carrots? Is this what you're telling me, villager peeps? That's okay. You can have more carrots. Not a problem. I have many. This is it. This is all I got for the week. So if you need more, I'm going to have to find more bone meal from somewhere. We do need more. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, I think I've got more bone meal over at the mob farm, potentially. It's worked! They are breeding again. I've fallen in again, jeez. I'm very slippery. Is the baby villager trying to jump on the bed? It's a feature. So, yeah. It's a very annoying feature. They shouldn't be able to reach by rights, but they do. The little cretins manage. You don't have any more babies? Please, bruh? I want to see if we've got a collection of them downstairs, you see. They should all be nicely tucked away in there without any issues. Okay. Everything's good. We got rid of the automation system now. The villagers are breeding again. They're having more babies. They've just had another one. And because this system's so good, all I need to do is go in there and push it off. That will go down the water stream. And in the bottom of the water stream, we should now have quite the collection of baby villagers. Let's check it out. I can see them. They don't appear to have all glitched out of blocks. They are somehow halfway up blocks, which is impressive in some ways. I mean, some people would call it impressive. Not me personally, but some people would. Now, if I press the button now, they have been collected. Press it again. Another one has been collected. And again. Oh, this is genius. This is absolute. No. I got it in myself. No, not falling down a hole. I cut that bit out of the video. It was good. It was good for a moment. Until that bit. But apart from that, it was perfect. How are you stuck? How are you absolutely stupid?
pain in the rear end.
How are you supposed to work with things this way? Put glass over the beds, says Wiley. That's a good idea to stop the... Oh, no, I think they'll still get in. They'll just wake up and be stuck in the glass. Or it might get pushed off, I guess. I'm not worried about that. That's fine. We get a few extras up there. It doesn't matter. Right, where did those morons end up? Did they end up... Ooh, okay. Have we full? Have we filled the entire system? Surely not. Surely not every single space is full. Have we really got 56 villagers in here now? Oh my goodness. Oh, hang on. No, we don't. We got an imposter.
Mad 582 super chatted £1.81. Thanks, Foxy.
Thank you very much, Mad, for the super chat. That's very much appreciated. Yes, yes. Oh, yes. Got any more nitwits? Got any more Oh, we got another imposter. Don't worry. I shall have rid of him in a moment. Oh, what a shame he died. Any more imposters? So we've got space for 2 more. And that's it, I think. The rest are all worthy. So all we got to do now is go through and make sure every single one of them is connected to the right workstation. And how hard could that be? That's got to be an easy job, right? Rolling villagers and getting them on the right workstations is like the easiest thing ever. It would be technically quite easy if I could see them all. But because we split this thing... Oh, no, there's got another imposter. Because this thing's split in 2, it might be a bit tricky. I mean, at least we can see the little green things that they get when we turn them. I can't believe I've actually filled it. I know we had an interesting adventure getting here. But I don't think that was... Honestly, I don't think that was too bad. It wasn't perfect by any stretch of the imagination. Where did the other... I had another nitwit. Did I not? I could have sworn there were 3 nitwits. Well, yeah, my point was that wasn't as bad as it could have been. I thought it would be worse. But it wasn't. It's been incredible. That's simple. Says Killer RML. I think you'll find it goes, that seems too simple. Which I don't have a button for anymore.
Do it.
Just have that button. Hey you, don't turn down. Come on. Oh, where did that one go? Oh! And just like that, my villager grew up through the glass and outside of the machine. Because of course, that makes perfect sense. If you could just scooch down there a little bit for me, sir, I would appreciate it. And just, there we go. Just hold still. There you go. Perfect. Well done, sir. Excellent. We only need now 2 more villagers. Oh, and he went straight in. Look at that. Boom. Job's a good one. 2 more villagers and this thing is 100% complete. Without any problems at all. It's been too easy, if anything. Too easy. I can't believe how easy it's been. We've had no accidents, no problems. None of the villagers have accidentally, died inside of blocks. None of them had to be set on fire for being in the wrong place. It's been great. I would probably say it's probably the most successful, and I don't want to overstep the mark here, congratulate myself too much, but I think, if I'm being honest, it's probably the most success anybody in the world has ever had with villages in Minecraft. And I know that sounds far-fetched, but I've seen 1 or 2 Minecraft videos before, and I don't remember ever seeing anyone be that successful. So I'm going to stand by that remark as 100% proof that that is the case, and you guys should all believe me. Nitwits are so dumb they don't know when it's bedtime. So yes they are. Yes, nitwits very stupid. JC says, My last sign, then, I'd be off to bed now. Early start. Bye, everyone. Have a good rest of the stream. Oh, bye. Don't worry, I'm going in a minute as well, because it is very late. It's 22 minutes past 10. What? Oh, my goodness me. What am I doing up so late? Right, all the junk can go in there. Not the cat catching stuff. Keep hold of the cat catching stuff. There's another empty shot. Oh, we're doing good tidying up, peeps. This is going very well. Right, my lava bucket, I'm not going to be requiring that anymore because the system is just perfect and doesn't require me to exterminate any villagers at all. Yeah, we'll put those in there. Put my leads back in there. Put the fences. I'm overly confident that this is not going to have any more problems, so I'm just going to put everything away. I'm going to put everything away, and I'm totally confident that I'm not going to need any of it again. Why would I? Why would I need any of it again after proving how ridiculously successful this entire process has been? Now you can have all that junk. Deep slate box. You can have some of this junk back. I'm not going to need any of that. It's been too successful. No villagers perished during the making of the stream, says Rusty. Exactly. I'm glad you were watching, and you can prove that. Sabertooth says, "Folks, you should make a tutorial for this farm." But what? Wait, what? Another one? What? Where did you come from? Wow! How? Now you're just. I was finished. Everything would. No, there's many of them. Oh my goodness me! No, they've been busy again. I only wanted 2 more. We've got too many. 1, 2. Okay, whichever one gets picked up next is going to be in the lava trough. Oh my goodness me. The last 2 villagers are going in. There goes 1. Oh, this one's going all the way around that side. There it goes. That should be it. We should be now 100% full. Let's check. Yes, 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 yes. Many. We may technically get some of these turn out to be nitwits. But so far, looking good. That's a positive. They're all filled in on that side. 100% working without any issues, says Beckanoid. Exactly. Rusty says Minecraft personally balance is not broken. Yep. What are you? What have you attacked? A fisherman? How can you possibly? Are you blind? Are you a nitwit in disguise? What could you possibly have connected to? The barrel above. What barrel? The one barrel. The one barrel that you connected to. Oh my absolute. How do they? Right, this thing is absolutely full. Fine, we're not having a barrel up there. We'll have a chest. Oh my goodness me, which I won't be able to open because it's below a solid. Oh, gee, stupid villagers and their stupid ways. A barrel of all the things. Don't you? What are you looking at in your boat? Shut up. Oh, there's a glass block. It's okay. No, are you about to cry, Foxy? I know I am, says Stone Kid. Yeah, I am on the inside. I'm weeping like crazy. You have no idea. My eyes are so dry because I've cried so much over these villages. I'm actually unable to shed tears now. One last fire for the road, guys. One last bit of lava for my peeps. Stop running around like a lunatic. I'm trying to set you on fire. Come here. Oh, geez. Hey, flip. I should never ever put this lava down. It is too valuable. This could be dangerous. Yeah, let's drag them off. Let's get a lead and drag them off first. Your voice is not grating. It's just my internet is bad, says Peter. Oh, thank you. Will this continue on live stream tomorrow, says Dennis? No, unfortunately not. I won't be streaming again until Monday morning now. So whatever I do to finish this video will either have to be... In fact, I'll probably just leave, like, rolling all the trades for next Monday and just end the video at this point, because I think it's going to be about 4 hours long as it is with all of these fun mishaps that we've had. Please don't burn alive, guys. Oh, no. Look, you're burning alive, guys. Oh, no. Oh, so sad. Ow. Do you know what? I might actually do that in the video, is just point people to this stream, because that's just been ridiculous. Although it's quite ranty earlier on. I don't know if I want that in my... We'll see. Right. Now I can put things away in the solace that I know nothing else is going to go wrong, because it's full. On course, says Rusty Shackelford. How do I stop them breeding upstairs? Just break all the beds, I guess. Oh no, there's many of them. Oh, what peril lies ahead of you? What? Perilous peril. So much peril.
Why aren't you going into stupid boxes?
I hate you all. Get in the minecart. Look at all my minecarts are just burning now for no reason. There's nothing in them to burn. Oh jeez. What a waste of iron. That was supposed to be you guys. Smart, says Jesse. What's smart? How good my system is. Expert level, right? Try my dear off stream. Trust me, Foxy. I can't remember it. Savage Flung. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I've got. They're all in there now. I don't need any more. I'm learning so much today, says Jesse. Are you being sarcastic, Jesse? If I got rid of that water, are they going to stop floating? Oh my goodness, this is so wildly irritating. It's unbelievable. I hate them all. I hate them all. I want them all to burn. It was a flawless system, says Amber. It was totally flawless. Right, will you go into minecart? Hey, now we get to witness the final baby going to its doom. Watch it pop out of here and not actually go in the lava. The minecart will go in the lava, but the baby's going to pop out. It's not coming, is it? Oh, it is. Here it is. Here it goes. Hooray! Death for babies. I think this video is going to get demonetized. So you couldn't say that on the new chat system and get away with it. So water and villagers is bad. So in future, what I think I need to do with this machine, realistically, is get rid of this stupid water system and just have them fall down a hole onto a tripwire hook that's at the bottom, not try and move them around, and then just have them hop a minecart, jump up through the and I know that's possible. You can put a minecart through glass one way. I just can't remember the way you do it. So much no context fodder, says, don't you be putting on Twitter death to burning lavas in babies. Well, you know what I mean. Oh, geez, Rough. Don't do it. Don't get me in trouble, mate. Right. Nellie's just come in, which means it's definitely time to end. She's telling me, Dad, too late. We haven't watched TV together, Dad. I'm feeling left out. You've just been playing with your villagers all day again. You don't even sound like that, Nelly. Not your voice. Oh, jeez. I don't know. Why am I still going? I should be gone. What am I doing? I'm just having such a good time. It all worked out so well. Epic scream, bro. On that note, it's time to end. Thank you all very much for watching. I'm glad you could all be here, and thank you so much to the generosity of all of the super chatty people and the people that did gifted memberships. That was absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much. I will be back with you guys on Monday morning at 10 a.m. UK time. And hopefully this video, with potentially some funny bits in it as well, will be winging its way to you on Saturday at 3 p.m. UK time. Have an amazing time. Have a great weekend. I've just told you. See you later. Goodbye.